What's up, Beyond Caliber Crats? This is JP Lyleson, and welcome to Session 4 of the Voyage to Erebus. Now,
and new.
Oh, you're talking about and new predictions champion for Beyond Caliber? Yep, that is me, ladies and gentlemen, that is me, and I plan to hold it. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Session 4 of the Voyage to Erebus, codenamed The Reveal. Now, there's going to be a lot that happens in this session. I hope my actors are ready. But we're not going to take too much time in between here and all that. We're going to go right into it. So, this is the reveal for the Voyage to Erebus. So, where we left off everyone basically entering through the portal into the official realm of the underworld. Now,
we did do a long rest.
Yes, you did do a long rest. Everyone did, so everyone should be back up to full health. Everyone should be ready.
We also leveled up. So.
Yes, and our actors have also leveled up to level 3. So now they are sitting at level 3. You notice as you look around, there are different areas to the underworld that you can see from afar. Right in front of you is basically sort of like a frozen lake type-esque feature. And if you walk onto that frozen lake, you can get into different, areas of the underworld, different forestry, that remains a mystery. You don't know what's beyond said point of this frozen lake. So, what would we like to do?
So, I'm guessing that we set up shop there for a few hours, for a proper long rest.
Yeah, for a proper long rest. So, y'all probably been there for a couple of hours now, actually.
Yes, and Brock and everybody, I guess, took shifts watching while everybody else rested.
Yes.
And if the rest of the party is fine with it, Robbie took the last watch, but he was also drawing while doing the he was doing sketches of everybody just to do something nice while he was hanging out with everybody.
Yes. So, of course, as you just said, Brock was pretty much doing sketches while, everybody was doing their own thing. It's probably around this time in the underworld. The underworld scenery never changes, so you don't know whether it's day or night. But around this point, we could probably assume that it's going to be nightfall. It's going to be about nighttime, so sun is pretty much practically about to set. Sun's getting real low there.
That was a horrible reference to him.
So, at this point, y'all sort of take a glance across the lake, and y'all see sort of like a shimmering light. And that shimmering light shimmers in one place. It doesn't seem to move. It seems to be just staying in its same spot. Shimmers on, dims out, shimmers back on, dims out, and so on and so forth.
Series, what is that?
Oh no, I haven't been down here in a while.
Yeah, I know that we're calling this Underworld. But is that its actual name, or is there some other name?
No, that is not the actual name. The actual name of this place is called Erebus. This is my home.
All right. With that, I would like all of you to roll a perception check. D20. What'd you get? What'd you get? 20? Oh. Okay.
19.
19? Okay.
Got the skills. I rolled a 13, but I know I got it. What's the modifiers for perception?
Go to your skills, it'll show you.
Oh, we got a regular 20. I don't have no modifier.
Huh?
18.
18? Everybody's.
I got 13 plus 2.
15?
Why do you?
Okay.
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Just say 15.
Say 15, dude.
All right. So, all of y'all are able to perceive that upon that shimmering light, you also hear in the distance, towards that general location, screams of sorrow, misery, screams of agony, of torment, things of that nature.
Brock's finally putting away his sketch pad. Throws it back in his. I'm not calling it a fanny pack because that ain't what it is. It's more hip satchel more than anything. And so this is the place the Lord of the Skies wants to send us.
Hercules is sort of gonna just sit there lying down like he has been doing for the past few hours with his eyes closed, but he's gonna hear that and he's just gonna make the remark. He didn't send us here, the quest sent us here. Nobody knew where the artifacts were. And he's gonna like sort of lean up and look over at you and be like, this must be a telltale sign you're ready to move from the spot.
I would prefer to that, to be honest with you.
Hercules is gonna sit up and stand up, make sure he gathers his sword back around him.
Yeah, Brock handed him back his sword because Hercules probably set to the side and Brock probably was sitting nearby.
Nereus is just kind of quiet because he tells y'all, I ain't never liked this place. I try to avoid this place with a passion. This ain't for me, so he's kind of quiet. So.
And Zooey just says, it's not that bad.
So,
Yeah.
with or without y'all,
Anna, this ain't like them their mama's corridors in Olympus Hall with all the mirrors.
well, with or without y'all, Hercules has already gathered
Yeah.
his stuff and he has started making his way down to the frozen lake.
Yeah, Brock's right behind him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guarding the rear. Make sure nothing happens.
Well, you got them powerful back legs. I would hope so.
This frozen lake that y'all begin to step on is not actually technically frozen. So the lake is still moving like it is a body of water. But y'all are practically able to move on the water like you're walking on it. So with every step that y'all take, you know, it sort of splashes out and ripples out and all that, but y'all are crossing the lake. As you're crossing the lake, you begin to look down, and the further y'all get onto the lake, the more what seems like defeated bodies just float underneath the lake at a slow pace, just all around you.
Mm-hmm. As a player, I feel like I know what this is, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I've ran my mouth a little too much today.
Where are we headed to? Are y'all wanting to know what's around? Or are we heading to that
what's
shimmering
around?
light? So, in front of you is the pathway to shimmering light. Over to your left, if you look probably about what would be like equivalent of 10 o'clock. If you're looking over to the left, you sort of see sort of like a fiery river in a way. But Fiery River looks like it's got some sort of patrolling going on through it. Patrolling by what creatures, we don't know. Over to your right is a vast marshland. And this marshland seems to have sort of spurts of like an acidic bog that comes up. And it pops up here and there. You don't know exactly where it is. And in front of you, again, like I said, that shimmering light through a sort of like, looks like a forest. So, where are we thinking about going, Barty?
Brock's going to go against my better judgment. Might not hurt to hit that go to that shimmering light, see what's over there.
Let's go there, I guess.
Okay. As y'all are walking the final way, the final, I'd say about 50 feet of the lake right before you get to the forest and all that, you notice that there's sort of a eerie but calm like feeling. So it's a creepy feeling, but it remains to be seen that, there's anything that way. So it feels calm. So upon getting right there at the entrance of the forest, right in the smack dab middle of this forestry area, is a willow. A willow with a whole bunch of what seems to be like hanging lanterns, hanging orbs. Anybody, can roll me an investigative check. One person. Y'all gotta decide who it is.
I'll do it. Is that an investigation?
Investigation.
Flat 16, I don't have a bonus.
Okay. So, upon investigating this area, of course, you see forestry, nothing is alive. Everything is dead, pretty much. Dead roots going into the water. When y'all are actually starting to step into the forest, as you're going on the water, you start to get deeper, so you are now officially starting to go underwater here at this point.
Nereus tells the ones that are smaller to hop on his back. That way they ain't got to go in the water.
Okay. How far ahead do you want to move after they do that?
Maybe about 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. Your head is now submerged underwater.
Back it on up.
Back her up.
Beep, beep. Back it up, Terry. No, I'm just kidding.
Put it in reverse, Terry!
Oh, Lord. All right. So we back it up. Let's try this again. Now that we know that the water is now too deep for anyone to walk in, including one of the tallest fellows here, Hercules is going to look off to the right and say, I'm just going to walk around this way.
Right behind you.
Oh, now you tell us. You fucking bastard.
Brother, I just found out the same as you when I saw you go right underneath. So, start to walk around. You are the only one that notices this since you were the one that did the investigative check. But as you start to go around this willow tree, you notice that these orbs are not just orbs of light. These orbs have different people's heads in them. They're just the heads, no bodies, nothing like that, just the heads. They all look petrified in some form or state. And at this point, it's around this point that you hear
Spiders?
just going all around the forest, all around y'all.
I'm doing I'm doing a perception check.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So, your perception check allows you to hear that pitter-patter, but it is not a spider. It is not any form of arachnid in that capacity. What you are hearing is Fernillus. Write the name down if you need to. Remember the name. This will not be the only time y'all will come across Fernillus.
How do you spell that?
F-E-R-N-I-L-I-S. Fernillus is pretty much like a giant centipede. And this centipede has a demon's face upon it. So, Hercules is going to look at Nereus, sort of like nudge at him, like, you get that eerie feeling? He's going to turn around to y'all. Whatever you do, whatever this creature is, if it comes around you, don't look at it. Don't look directly at it. So, As y'all continue to wander past the willow tree and around to the back side of this forest, you start to get into what is sort of a more wigged out, psychedelic-like atmosphere.
Psychedelic, man. I'm sorry. I had to do it once.
These lit up, as we would call them, shrooms, but life starts to appear in this part. Now, as you're going through here, you see a whole bunch of these trees with these sort of quote-unquote mushrooms growing upon them, lighting up. But through the trees, you see a lot of opportunities for things to jump out, crawl through, things like that. So it starts to become a little bit more eerie as far as we've got to really put our guards up now. And right as y'all are about to step into the water, like on the very edge of it, you see something slither through the water. Now, that being said, all of y'all look at this thing in the water, including Hercules. Hercules stops dead in his tracks and immediately draws his sword.
I'm pulling my javelin.
Getting the axe.
Okay. It is at this point that this, what appears to be a serpent, actually pops up out of the water, stands about 30 feet in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all are at Basilisk. And I need you all to roll initiative.
The best. Oh, God.
$22.
22.
$18.
Oh, what?
Initiative.
Roll a d20. And then it should be your
Plus your
initiative bonus that's at the top of your sheet.
Yeah,
It's
roll
in the
that D20.
square. It says initiative.
And then it's going to be whatever is plus under initiative at the
Is
top.
that with your initiative bonus?
Oh, it's just the regular 7.
So what is yours?
7.
7?
Just a flat 7 and under initiative to her.
Okay. The order of combat will go as follows. Robbie. Sorry, hold on. It'll go Nerees, Brock, Hercules, Anna, the Basilisk, and then Xeres.
Oh, we got a fudging vegetables.
Hercules is going to sort of draw his weapon, and at that point, he's basically going to say, yeah. And he's going to, like, reach around and pull his shield around, hold it in front of him, too, Hercules.
Why the shield, Hercules?
We starting it. We popping this off.
Yeah, we're popping this off. Come on.
Okay.
Basilisk is looking at you.
Unless you looked at that way.
20? Okay. You got any bonuses?
Oh. What you mean bonuses?
For what you're trying to do?
I'm going to throw my javelin, so it's going to be
Javelin?
it's going to be a 1d6 plus 5.
Okay.
So I'm guaranteed hit. So
You guarantee it hit?
yeah, because it's a nat 20. That's a critical. So
Okay.
2 plus 5 damage.
Okay.
So that means I did this thing, don't?
Huh?
Does that mean I did
Yes.
this?
You've done completed it.
Joe,
Right.
don't be mad at me, but I just rolled a nat 20.
On his
That ain't
first
my
turn.
challenge.
Alright, so through the javelin stuck inside the basilisk, who does not seem phased at all. In fact, just rather like grips it, just takes it, tosses it back right at your feet.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh no.
Go
I just thought
ahead.
about something with basilisks. Point of inquiry.
Okay.
They have acidic blood, don't they?
They have that and more.
Okay. Before Brock does anything, he's going to take him a big old deep breath just to keep his cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to throw his javelin, this time aiming for the eye, trying to blind it.
Okay.
That would be a 25.
Be 25. Okay. Does hit.
And that's 7 damage to that eyeball.
7 damage to the eyeball. Okay. It takes 7 damage. It blinds one of the eyes.
Just to let Brock have a moment of a calm one-liner. Try seeing that coming next time.
Okay. Hercules is going to take his fair share. He's going to try to brush up to it and not even slash, just immediately try to stab
Just straight to the impalement.
straight to the impalement. That is a hit. 19 plus 3. So, Hercules does do that. And he's going to add 7 as well to that list. All right. Anna, you are up. What do you want to use against this basilisk?
I'm gonna try to do the shocking grasp. Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp. Okay. Are you going to actually try to run up to it and touch it?
Yes, you got a physical touch. It's not good.
Okay.
Firebolt.
Yeah, I can do
Okay.
that.
Roll me fireball.
D20, right?
Yep, D20. 12 plus what modifiers? Joe.
See what
Plus
modifiers you
5.
got.
Plus 5? Doesn't hit.
What's the hit?
So
on
as
this
you tried to,
one? What's the hit on this one?
I'm not telling y'all that because then y'all gonna be aiming for that every single time. Well, I can tell y'all because it's hard to do. 20.
That's
You gotta have a nat 20 to just to hit this thing? Or whatever adds up to a 20?
Yep, whatever adds up to a 20.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you shoot the firebolt, and basically the serpent sees it coming in its one good eye and sort of slithers out the way, staring right at you. Now, it's the basilisk turn.
Okay.
The basilisk is not going to try and attempt to attack one of y'all, but rather all of y'all. The basilisk is going to try to wrap around with its tail, smack each of y'all back with its tail.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
18.
You don't hit me?
Okay? 18.
Hit.
Hit,
Your
Yeah.
armor class don't.
hit, hit. Okay. So, Nereis, you sort of see this coming. Oh, I got to roll
You
too.
gotta roll for.
Hercules. Oh, Hercules.
Did he hit Hercules?
No, he didn't hit Hercules.
Of course.
Hercules sort of jumped. Because Hercules right now is technically within 5 feet after stabbing him with the sword and all that, so he's technically within 5 feet. But as the basilisk started trying to, spin around and all that, Hercules sort of
So what did I do?
hurdled
Just-
it and all
I
that.
just bounced out the way.
You can either hurdle it or you can bounce out the way. Whichever one you want to do.
I'm gonna jump over.
You want to jump over it? Okay. Now,
All right,
for y'all-
Mario.
I'm a horse.
For y'all,
I'm half horse.
you'll need to take 3 points of damage
Okay.
from the hit.
You should be able to minus your damage. Go to your hit points and then minus 3.
Yeah, click on your 8 feet, roll the wheel to 3, hit damage.
So, upon that, the tail actually does hit you three and knocks y'all back a good 5 to 10 feet from it and all that. And once it stops moving, directly has his sights now set on Hercules. You are up.
Serious. What you want to do?
Oh, the wand of fireballs.
On fireball. Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
19.
Plus your modifier, which I know is going to
What's
be.
your plus to it? Please tell me you got a plus.
He's got a plus on it. I believe it's +2,
Alright.
but I'm not sure. It might be +5.
It should tell you on fireball.
Well, he's got the wand that automatically adds
Yeah.
1.
So what, plus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got a 21.
21, so he does
You
hit. Now, that fireball is going to hit the serpent, hit the basilisk dead on. Right dab in the middle of its body, its figure, and all that. And it's going to start burning, eating at the basilisk a little bit. Roll me some damage so that I know what to damage.
No, damages of the 20. Go to the fireball, see what you got to roll for the damage.
It'll show you what dice you have to roll. It'll say like D4, D6, something like that.
You click on the wand and it should take.
Roll a d20 on a 1. The wand crumbles. If you want to look at it.
What is it? Roll a what?
I don't know where to find it.
Nice. You roll 1d6 plus 1.
So
roll
roll a
regular
D6 and then
D6.
add 1 to whatever you roll on the
So that's
dice.
just a regular.
That's a regular dice.
Yep.
What was it? 4.
4 plus 1.
Plus 1, so 5. Okay. We are back to Preacher Man.
Alright.
We're back to Muri's.
I'm picking my javelin up
Okay.
and I'm aiming for his eye, his good eye.
Okay. It's a good eye. Got it.
Come on, baby. Ugh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is about to hurt.
As you throw it, sort of slithers to the side a little bit enough to be able to catch it with its mouth, and darts it right back at you.
Ooh.
Just snaps it
So
right back
attack
your
of
way.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Roll for you.
You want me to? It doesn't hit, but when it rolls back, it wisps right past you and lands behind you about 7-10 feet. Probably 7 feet. So a
How
little
far
bit
away
closer.
from you are you to me, Brock?
Hmm?
Because you have my other javelins.
I am not your personal javelin carrier.
You done told me you are.
As a joke.
I'm
Hold on.
taking it serious.
Your go, Brock.
So it's focused on stupid over there, ain't it?
Yeah, now that it's snatched that and thrown it back at him, yeah.
So Brock is going to do the same thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Make sure I got the right dice.
Let me see.
Okay.
Don't pick it up and throw it at me.
18 plus 6. That is a 24.
That does hit. Alright, so you were hitting the other eye?
Yep.
Perfect.
Well, it's blind now, so.
Yep,
That
that's
was,
fine.
I got max. I swear on my life.
Nice. Okay, so 6 plus what?
4, so 10.
10? Okay. So this basilisk lets out a shriek and all that, a cry. However, this cry
Oh, shit.
is deafening. So each of y'all, for the next round, will be without sound. Y'all
Can't
have-
hear nothing.
You can't hear nothing. Yeah, I have no sound. So, Hercules will be up. Hercules, while deafened, feels he'll be alright. And so he's going to attempt to mount the serpent,
Of course.
to climb up the serpent and stand upon the serpent. Shoot! And he does not. So as soon as the serpent starts to feel Hercules trying to climb up and all that, the serpent's going to swing its tail again and smack Hercules right across the face. It's going to set Hercules on his side for a second. Hercules basically going to look up and be like, guys, don't try to mount this thing. Looking at you, farm boy. Don't try to mount it. He's going to stand up, sort of give a chuckle, and be like, let's get back into the action.
What? What'd you say?
What was that?
What?
That's all you see. That's all you see.
Just constant ringing.
All right, Anna. Your turn.
I'm going to use my staff of thunder and lightning.
Read what it does.
It says the staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff that grants a 2+ bonus to attack and damage rolls made. It also has the following additional properties. When one of these properties is used, it can't be used until next dawn, so it gives me different choices to use with it.
Which choice do you want to use? And whatever choice you do choose, read it.
Lightning strike.
Okay.
You can use an action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the staff's tip in a line that is 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. Each creature in that line must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw,
You do realize that's all of us, right?
taking 9d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a success.
Yeah, before you do this, you realize that's all of us, right?
Why would it be all of you?
Because we're other creatures.
I thought it was saying a line drive. I thought
It
that's what
is.
I just heard. A line drive. So if she's going directly in.
So
line
whoever's
with
in
the
front of
serpent-
her.
Yeah.
Who's in front of her?
Nobody. Nobody's in front of her.
So I'm going to use it.
Okay, roll.
D20?
Yep. And you're wielding the staff, so you also get an extra point for that as well. So it's 3 additional.
16. 19.
Just missed it.
I think.
She ain't done no modifiers?
Hold on.
Do you have any modifiers besides that? What's your modifier for the staff?
Modifier for the staff? +2.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, you got
She hit. Okay. So
Now
your
we're
lightning is going
Wait
to
a minute,
hit.
wait a minute. No, it's not +2, it's +5.
That's fine. Oh, even better. You
Now
hit.
roll your damage.
So roll your
Damage
damage.
is D6, 1d6 +3.
Okay, go ahead. I'll forget that.
6.
Well, she
Plus
got 3 plus 3. No, 3 plus 3. So she got 6. All right. So that lightning strike hits. And with that lightning strike, it hits not the same part that Zirius just hit, but it hits another part of the serpent. That part of the serpent starts to fizzle up too and start, like, almost look acidic like and all that, like burning acidic. So now y'all have 2 open wounds on the serpent. And hopefully y'all can catch the correlation, but the basilisk is going to try and mist all of y'all. What I mean by mist is that it's going to spray all around it. This mist is not like any other mist. It's not an acidic mist. It's not anything of that nature. It is a psychedelic mist. It's going to try to make y'all go crazy in the head. Start seeing things, hallucinating.
Wait, when it roll with disadvantage, it'll be
What'd
a
you
1.
No, because it's going all around it.
Oh.
It's not trying to set on a specific target. It's just going all around it, period.
What'd you roll?
15.
Miss.
Doesn't hit. Miss.
Mine is 15.
Yours is 15.
My armor
Meets or
class
beats. So
It is.
it hits you. Okay. So
So y'all two going
let
crazy.
me roll for Hercules.
I'm
Oh, wait, no,
listening.
I don't have to roll
You
for
throw me in the
Hercules.
dang pool.
All right.
I'll
So
be seeing stuff.
the
and you throw
mist
me in the pool.
gets y'all, and immediately y'all start sort of not only seeing the basilisk, but wherever you turn, you start seeing a whole bunch of like small centipede-looking creatures crawling in and out of trees, crawling around on the ground, crawling up to your feet. everything of that nature. And these centipedes don't look friendly. In fact, they look like they want to wrap around you. So at this point, for one round, y'all are out of action. Okay. With that, Zeres, you're out of action. So you cannot roll. But it returns back to you. Everyone is starting to resume hearing sound again.
Alright.
Go ahead, Zeres.
Pull out my long sword. How far away is he from me? The basilisk?
Huh?
How far away is the basilisk from me?
The basilisk probably about 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna try to slice his belly with my long sword.
Ooh.
Oh. 14 plus 7, so that's
21.
21.
Does
Alright.
hit. Roll me some damage.
D8 plus 5. 3 plus 5, so that's
8.
8.
How do you want it done?
I'm running. I'm like, what? Centaur is run across his belly and starts at the edge of his belly and just while I'm continually running, just guts going everywhere.
Okay, cool. Everywhere, you said, right?
You idiot.
Who all is within 5 feet?
I don't know. I stayed in about 10.
Saying about 10. Hercules is at 5 feet. He's still pretty much right underneath me,
You
right?
idiot.
Okay, so both Hercules and you are going to have to make a DC saving throw.
What's that? A 20?
Yep.
16 plus 3. Hold it. What's my modifier for that? Yes, there you go. Plus 3, so it's going to be 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so you are able to dodge the blood that comes from this, but Hercules is not. Hercules gets splashed on by some of the blood on his arm, and his arm starts to boil and sort of starts to burn through. Okay, so he sort of starts staggering back, trying to tear off his sort of like at least part of his skirting and all that on him to be able to try to bundle it up enough to wipe off whatever blood he can. But he's sort of like, oh, yeah,
You alright, Hurt?
sort of like grunting and all that. Yeah, little
Okay.
fair warning next time, Yuri's.
Thought we've been fighting together for a while. You pretty much know my attacks. So. Oh, he's running toward the bastards. Let me get out there.
Okay. Sort of, he's got that blood off of him now. All that from the basilisk. Basilisk now lays lifeless. But as it lays lifeless in the water, its blood starts to seep out into the water. So, Hercules notices this. It's like, if you don't want to end up like me, this is just staying out of the water. And so, he proceeds to start trying to find roots to step on as he moves forward from the basilisk, starting to tear a little bit more of his skirting around him and all that to try and wrap it around his arm. As he continues forward and all that, sort of turns around to make sure everybody's following. Is everyone okay? Okay. So, as y'all get deeper into the marsh.
I go pick up my javelin.
Okay.
Yeah, grab mine while you're at it.
You got javelin? You got like 5 or 6 of them, so why you need another?
I use 2.
Oh, you
Rock turns and looks at Nereis.
Where are they at?
Well, if you look in the eyes, there, Nereis, you'll find them.
Chitch.
I'm gonna need you to make an athletic. Check on that.
0. I think you make a throw and not really accurate.
That one. It slices off your fingers. No, I'm just kidding. 22?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you catch it in very cool style. You sort of like aren't even looking at him. He just says here, and you just stick out your hand and just catch it, almost like you're a one bad ace of a yeah. So as you do this, and as y'all continue to progress forward, these psychedelic shrooms sort of disappearing, and it's more along the lines of just dead wooded area now. But as y'all continue to move closer, the ground continues to shake just a little bit more. And with every step y'all take, it shakes more violently. Hercules stops dead in his tracks. He's trying to listen around. I'd assume all of y'all do the same.
Yep. Kind of doing it.
Okay.
Is the hearing damage done?
Yeah, it's been
What about the psychedelic thing being done? Are we
by
still
this
crazy?
point. By this point, it's done.
Okay.
So, at this point, I need everybody to make me a perception and investigative check.
$15 on perception. You said investigation.
Investigate.
9 on perception.
Okay.
15 as well on perception.
Flat 10 on investigation.
15.
And 23 on investigation.
Okay.
You said what? Perception?
Perception. Yep.
25.
Okay. And what about investigative?
$18.
Okay.
Flat 17 on investigation.
Okay. So you passed both.
Hey!
Y'all.
The dumb farm boy's good at something.
Passed investigative. You guys. What did you have on investigative?
17.
17. You passed both. And you passed perception. The perception is that upon entering this area, it is eerily too calm. No wind, no nothing, no sound, nothing of that nature. Just the feeling of the ground vibrating. But investigative, those that pass investigation, you notice that off in the distance you hear sort of like a low grumbling and growl, so to speak. And you hear it's getting closer. Right ahead, Hercules is going to look up and basically be like, oh shit.
What?
And before he can say anything else, meet my lovely gargantuan right here. This is Vorpath.
What the hell is that?
How many
Vorpath.
freaking creatures we got killed today?
Vorpath. Oh, just wait. It's getting started. Vorpath is a shape-shifting Goliath.
Dun, 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 dun.
It sees you, makes eye contact, and lets out this massive roar. Warpath can't be reasoned with. It can't be seduced. It can't be persuaded. Nothing of that. Because Vorpath does not have a mind of the mortal world. It has a supernatural mind, a mind that can only be affected by use of cantrips or spells. It cannot be taken over with cantrips or the spells. But if a cantrip or spell can, in fact, damage it, then it can't be damaged. With that being said, right into another one. I need everyone to roll initiative.
13.
What we doing now?
Roll initiative.
11.
8.
What'd you get?
3.
3. All right. So what was yours?
11.
What was yours?
13.
13. What was yours?
8.
Then yours was 3. Roll for Hercules.
A 1.
All right. So the order is as follows: Warpath. Then it will be Brock, then Neres, then Xeres, then Hercules, then Enna. Okay. Warpath is going to start. Warpath is immediately going to look at the entire party, and see that all of you are lined up. So he's going to attempt to breathe fire upon all of y'all in a straight line. Okay, so who is below an 18
I'm with the armor.
armor class? Below an 18.
What are we doing now? What?
18 is what it
I'm
rolled to
19.
attack. 19. Once again, Neres and Hercules are able to step out the way because they see this coming. You three have fire breathing right at you. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt and say that y'all are going to try and get out of the way.
Yeah,
as
can
soon
I
as
use
you
an
see it.
athletic? Do an athletic check to try to roll
Well,
out of the
I
way.
am.
All of y'all can try to use athletics to
Okay.
see if y'all can move.
He's
out the way.
fireproof.
I am from here.
Yeah, he's-
so I kind of 5.
He's fireproof. It won't affect
I
him.
am from here.
You can stay right there if you want.
So I'm kind of 5.
Where is
You can stay there and
athletics?
smile.
Got
at
a
them if you
skills?
want. You may be fireproof, but I guarantee you're not step proof
Acrobatics.
Hey,
or kick proof or
Damn.
punch proof.
21.
21.
Yes, sir. I got a 15 and I have a +6 to it. My athletics.
Okay.
7.
But I gotta say at least once. I'm out.
No.
What'd you get?
That was not a 7. There's not a 7 on this one.
Yes. Let me see.
It wasn't. It was on one of these two.
Gabby, first off, the 7's right there.
It wasn't on the 7.
And you rolled a 9.
So then
Wait.
10.
10. Okay. Still got you.
Keep nine.
But upon y'all trying to step out the way, you evade it with your athleticism.
Farm
Miraculously.
boy strong.
You get burnt on your entire right arm as you are moving out the way. So, did you take 2 points of damage?
That ain't good.
What? No? Brock? What about
Temper.
Brock? Yeah? Yeah? You gonna keep it under control? You gonna let it go?
He's struggling.
Okay. Do what you feel like doing. Alright. So, it is your turn, Brock, actually. Brock, what do you wish to do?
Hercules, got any advice for this damn thing?
Hercules,
Or do I need to ask your little daddy for help again?
Hercules is gonna look at you and be like, be careful who you get smited by. Whether it's Zeus or whether it's Warpath. But secondly, avoid its fire and avoid its pricks.
Copy. DM, does that count as my verbal challenge? Or not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That ain't gonna help me whatsoever freaking ever because Brock's about to do something stupid. Here we go. Brock, is going to pull the axe out.
Okay.
And this thing is a Goliath, so probably around 9 feet, correct? Or bigger.
Bigger, I'd say at this point it's about 12, 13 feet.
Okay, perfect. Makes it even better. Brock's gonna try to. So it looks like a tree in the picture you showed. Kind of.
Yeah.
Brock's about to go be George Washington for a second.
Okay.
And he's going for that leg.
Go ahead.
You know what? The Dragonite ain't been giving me great rolls. That didn't give me great. That go. Great axe. 16.
Does not hit.
Of course. Okay.
Alright. So as you try to swing the axe and all that, sort of backs its foot up. And it's about at this point that it's going to shapeshift down lower, smaller, into a very familiar face, especially Berserk's. It's now taken the form of Hades.
Of course.
So, Nereis, you're up.
That one. I was gonna try to throw his javelin, but didn't work.
Okay. So, you were trying to throw it at the now shapeshifted Hades?
Yeah.
All that? Okay. Well, I'm going to refer to him as Hades now, even though we know it's Vorpath. He looks like Hades, so I'm going to say Hades. Or I can say HB. I really don't want to say that either. But we'll keep it going. So HB is going to sense this coming, look over, see that the javelin is coming his way, stick his hand out and stop it in air and drop it where it is.
Yeah.
So it's about mid-distance between you two. All right, Zuris. Living Fire, you're up.
Most of y'all my spells all fire.
It doesn't mean it won't get damaged by fire. You never know.
Well, I'm gonna do hellish reboot. Hellish reboot.
Right? Tell everybody what it is.
This is a you point your finger and the creature that I ain't damaged, so I really can use it. So the creature that damaged.
You are damaged
I know.
from the last round, from the last fight that you were in.
So it says you point your finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded.
Well, the creature that damaged you, yeah, and he didn't damage you. So.
Is it up? Try something.
Let's see, I'm gonna do an find familiar. Is you gain the service of a familiar, a spirit that has taken an animal form you chose. You choose. I choose the animal form you can take. A bat, cat, crab, frog, toad, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, poisonous snake, fish, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, and weasel.
Alright. You gonna choose the weasel?
No. I'm probably gonna choose the dang poisonous snake.
Okay.
It appears in the unoccupied space within range. The familiar has the statistics of the chosen form. Your acts independently of you, but it always obeys your commands in combat.
So essentially, you can roll for him and
Yep.
Yep. It was initial on his own time. When the familiar drops to 0 hit points, it disappears. So like if it dies, it disappears.
So what's it hits?
Leave it behind
What's
the-
the hit points right now for it?
I can when it's 100 feet when it's within 100 feet of me, I can communicate with it telepath.
And what's his hit points?
Let's see. bunch of stuff on that thing. It's like a whole, like, 5
Let's see. It says the casting time is an hour. It. It don't say.
I guess
anything
I
about
guess
hit
his hit points are mine then, I guess it had the same hit points as me. Oh guess.
Yeah, I don't have a hit.
All right, so we'll say it that way. We'll
Has the
say
same
that.
hit points.
So you cast a spell to conjure up the venomous snake. That is going to. I need you to roll initiative for it real quick. D20, so that we know.
You should have initiative points. Go to your skills.
10. What's your initiative points? Would be initiative. It's just 10.
So you don't have any plus
Nope.
proficiencies on initiative? Okay. So it's 10, so it'll go right before you. Okay. In the lineup. Okay. No. Hercules rolls. Hercules is going to try to attempt to walk up to VH and sort of, I guess, slash across the chest of VH with his sword. And VH is going to disappear from that spot and then reappear about 5 feet back through a clouded up mist. Anna, you go.
I'm gonna cast my firebolt at it.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if it has. 8.
Wait, no. You try to cast firebolt at it,
It says +5 though.
it still don't hit.
Okay.
That'd be 13, but it doesn't.
Okay.
No, the firebolt is going to go up to it, and again, it's going to disappear and then reappear. But this time it reappears in the same spot it disappeared from, sort of like dodging it in a way by shifting off. Warpath is going to go from Hades back into his original form. He's going to let out another roar, and as he lets out another roar, the branches, twigs, points that come from him begin to enlarge, to grow a little bit more. With that, he is going to try and ripple the ground. So he's going to slam against the ground and ripple the terrain beneath everyone. It also puts him in danger, so he will have to make a saving throw if it does hit. Alright, 16.
You didn't hit me.
It hit me.
Hit you?
Dylan.
Probably hit
It
Xerius.
hit me.
Okay. And then it doesn't hit Hercules. So you three, or you two and then Hercules, see this coming and all that when he's winding up to slam the ground.
Heads up.
So, yep. Hercules already sort of walks over to a tree and jabs his sword, jumps up and jabs his sword in it, and is hanging from the sword to stay off the ground.
I got my javelin by this time and doing the same thing to
Brock
like
just-
a ball or something.
Jumps and grabs the branch.
Okay.
Keep it. To quote my grandfather, keep it simple, stupid.
Okay.
So what happened? The floor fell down.
It rippled, it broke apart, so sort of like an earthquake in a way. All that. You two make DC saving throws with your D20.
14.
You passed 14. Do you have any proficiencies?
Acrobatics or
Acrob-
athletic?
I'll let her choose. Either one will work for this. If you have a proficiency in either acrobatics or athletics,
I have +2 in acrobatics.
I would choose acrobatics then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 16.
Okay. So then, yeah, y'all both ended up avoiding it as well. Basically, Xerius, you're going to be just like your daddy. You're going to disappear real quick.
She just grabbed on the Brock's legs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So she jumps up and grabs upon your leg. And all
More weight! And
to avoid it.
Brock showing more of his actual personality going, more weight, more weight, more weight.
All right.
Who the hell is holding on to me?
Speaking of which, Brock, it is now your
It
turn.
is me.
Consider the fact that fact that Anna is hanging on your leg.
Let go. Please.
Okay.
She lets go.
Brock lands. Alright. I really didn't want to do this. He just lets out that sigh. And I'm trying to think how to describe it. Because he isn't going to yell. Because this is him choosing.
Mhm.
It didn't come on court like in the previous.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Say it.
him going into rage, but it's different than his normal rage.
Okay.
It is him saying, no, I control it. It doesn't control
Okay.
me.
So you go into rage, but it is a controlled rage.
Pretty, it's still rage, but what I'm saying is he chose to. In the past, he didn't.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So
He's
with
just going
that-
to look at Anna and go, please move.
Okay. Anna moves out the way.
And what are you planning to do with that?
Brock's about to go hack and slash.
Okay.
He
go
is
ahead.
set on taking that leg out to take off the balance of the HB, as you call
Go ahead.
Because there's one thing, that little trick that Brock still has from his level up that I'm trying to hold off on using. I need to go to feats and traits. Plus, that is dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You got it.
He ain't shifted. He ain't shifting out of this one.
Oh no, he'll be wounded. He can still shapeshift if he wanted to. That's not what he's about to do.
No, it's probably about to be directed directly at Brock, which is going to cause him to go into berserk. That'd be 11 points.
11 points. Okay. So. No, on the plan with 11. Yeah, you slashed it, and yeah, you did some damage to it and all that. You opened it up and all that to where now it's sort of like black ooze
Coming out of the leg.
coming out of the leg.
Because he went back
Now-
to his big size, correct?
Yeah, he did. So black ooze is coming out of it, but reactive.
The thorns.
No,
No.
reactive. It is going to sense that you went into rage, and its eyes are going to turn red.
Oh, it can mimic us.
You're up.
Okay, I'm still hanging on the wall. How is he like right under me?
Who?
Beside you.
So
He's
I
beside
can,
you, but he's not under you. You can't go
okay.
that
So
high.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hooves to the wall,
Gonna kick off the tree.
get my javelin out of there, and land straight on top of his head. Tries to do that.
You're not that tall. You're not that tall.
I thought he was still in Hades form.
No, he went back to
he went
Colossal.
back to Colossal.
Okay, well where will I hit?
Hey, if we keep
You can reach down and hit his stomach and like slide down his stomach or something.
Yeah.
He's mimicking us.
Ooh, nat 20.
That's all. Yeah, he
How
got
many
another
more does
crit.
he need to do?
No, none.
Okay. Ooh, 1 plus 5, so 6 damage.
Okay. So
So yeah, that's what I do. I just
So you do that, jabs in, starts going down and all that. You even jab a little bit and like slice a little bit into the leg too. That is already damaged and all that. And so as you do that, more black ooze starts to come out, and it starts to come out a little bit stronger and all that. But it's around this point that that's probably the most horrific yell that y'all have heard yet.
About to being deaf again?
No.
Okay, thank God.
because the yell was so loud that the ground starts to shake. So, at this point, it is going to be the snake's turn.
Little snaky snake.
Snake's going to try to slither up and strike.
That could be funny.
7.
It don't. The snake's teeth can't even get through. The
It would
skin.
have been funny if the snake would have went into the opening.
Oh, yeah. Would have been funny if he had pointed it out that way. But he didn't. So, Snake
Well,
tried to snap at it. Didn't quite work. But now it is Zuri's turn.
15.
Okay, what are
What'd
you
you
trying to
do?
do?
Ooh. Let's go with the fireball.
Fireball? What's proficiency? 5? Wasn't that what it was last time, Robin? 5?
From
When you
fireball
cast
for
the
him?
fireball?
I think so. Yeah.
So 20? Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where are you aiming this fireball at?
Let's aim it at the. Let's aim it in the middle.
The middle? So where he opened him up when he jumped
Oh,
on?
yeah. Forgot about that.
Okay. So you're aiming at the middle. Well, congratulations, Zeres, because you just cauterized that wound. So,
Great.
Oh, no.
so now there is no more profuse bleeding from right there.
That leg, however, is still going.
Series.
The leg is still going,
You
but it sort of has a little bit of more oomph in him now. And so Hercules is going to try to go to undo what you just did and
Bring it
freaking
on.
slice open. He's going to try to jump up and slice open the Leviathan. All right, that was 18, and he hit right on it, but he hit. Nine, baby. Nine. All right. So now that Hercules has reopened that wound and all that, he sort of went a little bit deeper than the initial time. Reopened what Neres did earlier, but added a little more pizzazz with his strike and all that.
I'm sorry. The word pizzazz. I think about that stupid meme. If I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna do it with pizzazz.
Oh, jeez. And Warpath is going to start, bleeding out that ooze, that black ooze again. So it's going to, sort of cover up its stomach and just, look up. And when it looks up, its red eyes start to sort of, dim in and out.
I need this kid.
All right. With that, it is Anna. You're up.
I'm going to use my crossbow and aim it at his head.
Aiming at its head. All right. Where do you want to hit it in that giant head?
In between his eyes.
In between his eyes. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see.
I should have aimed for that.
No!
It
What'd you do?
says a D8. Oh, that's for damage. A D8
Well, your
plus
D20.
2.
Roll your D20.
Now that middle number.
20.
It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Now you roll the
D8.
D8.
Where's it?
Double pyramid.
This?
Yep.
7.
Did you add your 2? Okay.
7. Okay. So, first off, since you hit the 20,
No, it was dirty.
Dirty 20, yeah.
dirty 20,
Yes.
it's 20 regardless. Since you hit a 20 and all that, even though it was dirty, still hit a 20, that thing is going to pinpoint accuracy. Get it. With that 7, it's going to push it deep enough to where it severs all communication. Mentally.
Frontal lobe typically controls your arms.
Yep. So now, all it's doing is just standing there. That leads us back around to Vorpath. Warpath can't do nothing. He's petrified.
So
So it's now you.
Brock is going to attempt something stupid. Brock is going to try to jump and aim for the spot that Hercules and Nereus have been working on that Xeres screwed up.
Zuri, don't let him talk about you like that.
Go ahead, test that theory. Let me know the results. Because remember, I take half damage right now.
He's enraged. And then he dishes out a lot more.
I dish out pretty much double back. Gosh. Plus, da-da-da-da-da-da.
What are, your javelin? It should be 5 or 6.
I jumped. And was
And
for
you
that.
were striking,
Yes.
but you were using the javelin.
My axe.
Oh, your axe. Okay, so
That is a dirty 20.
pretty fun. It does connect. Before we go any further, how do you want it done?
Yes! Okay, so Brock is just gonna, like I said, he's going to leap, and because of the size difference, Brock is going to, when he comes in, he's going to full body just commit to this and go straight down and cut through the heart and land back down panting. Did that work? Because I didn't think it would.
And as you're saying that, sort of like the rest of his body is sort of like just splitting and all that, but his upper torso and head stay together and all that, but it's splitting and it's sort of like, looks like it melts down in a way into the ground, only leaving the upper torso and the head above the ground, and it's just now lifeless. No glow in its eyes, nothing like that. It just it's black ooze dribbling around everywhere.
Can't wait to see what Hercules says. Did that work?
Hercules is gonna sort of pinch her up. Nereus, maybe I should get back into that training you're doing. Maybe I can learn something new. And he's sort of gonna clean off his sword and then stick it back in its sheath.
And here comes the $1 million question that we've never had to deal with because Brock typically just runs out of anger. He looks at his friends, because he used even emo boy over there who ain't paying attention,
Xeres.
and takes a deep breath. He's like, I'm good.
Okay.
Just. All right. Right back to normal.
All right.
Nereus walks up to him and says, "That a boy."
You know what? I, just for the comedy, I want it to, because Brock didn't see it coming. I want to see if Brock face plants or not. May I roll that?
You don't have to roll it, he does.
High roll.
14.
What, you're stabbing me? What the heck?
No.
Oh, I got to do my plus strength. 14 plus 7.
Yeah.
What's your armor class? So
17.
think
Big Joe patting Rey Mysterio on the back.
think I'm gonna spitball here for a minute for the audience too and all that. Think Sweet Life on Deck episode where Cody's trying to have an arm wrestle against Moose, Bailey's old boyfriend. And Mosby says go. And Moose puts him through the table and you hear just like hit the ground. Yeah. That's gonna be Brock
face
right
plants.
there. Yeah. He's gonna get that pat on the back. Nice going.
Brock's gonna get up and go, "Ugh." More of a heads up next time there, Nereus.
Xeres is just going to disappear and regret. And
No.
Not talking to anybody, just going.
Oh.
Okay. You gonna disappear? Okay.
Dude, what's the rule? Don't separate the party.
You idiot.
So you disappear. At this point, Hercules is going to say, well, since our friend is no longer here at the moment, he's not going to know where we're going.
Well, he's
Maybe
from here,
we-
so wouldn't he know this place?
He would know it, but he doesn't know where we are traveling to, where we are going to be going. So, I say we rest up, regain our health, We can try to tend to wounds if we have any. Something tells me if other beings or other creatures here in the underworld know that this thing is walking around these woods, they're not going to come venture this way.
Yeah.
So I would assume that right now, with them thinking it's still alive, it would be a smart thing to stay right here where we are and just rest up a bit. So
Agreed.
Hercules is going to sort of sit down on a stump and just sort of start unraveling his arm. As he unravels it, it's immediately starting to turn black on his arm.
Nereis.
We had that I'd get one of the potions.
Yeah, give me that. Hercules. Drink this. I'm not no child of Apollo or his son, the medic, but I do have some training. Let me clean up your wound. You drink that potion, let us do its job.
Okay.
You want me to roll for that, DM?
You're going to roll for it. It's a rest.
Yeah. Brock does a proper medical dressing on the arm.
Okay.
That should hold for till we get back to the ship.
Yep. And Hercules, again, drinks the potion and all that. So as he drinks the potion and finishes it, he just slumps down to the ground, just leans back up against Stump right now and just rests his eyes. Right now it is quiet again in the forest area. But no ground rumbling, no ground shaking, nothing of that nature. And at this point, y'all just enter a short rest to patch yourselves up and fix up.
Brock goes, has anybody got a whetstone? Or any way to sharpen a blade? Hercules resting.
There's a rock over there.
Brock just looks at Nereis. No wonder there are chips in your swords.
Do I still have the burn on mine as well?
Yes, still have the burn on yours, but it only burnt you once when it initially attacked you, and so the burn is just there and all that, but it's not hurting you or anything like that. Now,
So it's
you
like
still might want to dress it up,
Yeah. Brock's gonna go over to her and go, need a hand?
but it's
Pun
not
intended.
eating at you or anything like that.
Brock pulls out some simple supplies and does a proper for burn treatment dressing on the arm.
Okay.
You might want to stick to one-handed stuff just until we get back to the ship, okay?
Okay.
And at this point, we are going to have ourselves our intermission. All right, everyone, we are back from intermission, picking up where we left off. So y'all just had this short rest after fighting.
I'm back to full.
Same.
Everybody's
I
back
didn't
to full
lose.
health.
I didn't lose no HP.
Oh, look at me. I'm Nereis. I don't lose the HP. Shut up.
Zeres, are you back yet?
Yes, I am.
The first thing Brock's going to say is, you done with your little temper tantrum?
It wasn't a temper tantrum.
He had to go cry to his daddy.
That sounded like a temper
You
tantrum.
better watch your horse, boy.
And what do you think? Sounded like acted like a temper tantrum to me.
Dang, this party's gonna kill itself before these next things kill you.
Well, Brock goes, Zeres, I don't have a problem with you disappearing, but instead of just up and freaking doing it, how about you communicate with everybody else? I don't give a crap who your daddy is. 'Cause that's the coattails you riding on.
At this point, Hercules sits up. If we're all done complaining and moping and groaning, let's go ahead and move on so we can try to get out of here as quick as possible.
Agreed. And
He
Brock,
stands up. Pats your ball. No, I'm just kidding.
calm down, Mr. Clean. You're good.
Gotta make sure it's still smooth silk up there. He gonna stand up. Hercules is gonna start trotting his way down the pathway again, stepping on
Pun
roots,
intended.
everything. Yep. I'm assuming with everybody behind.
Yeah, Brock. Anna, something crossed my mind. Been needing to ask you. When we first met, you were pretty much incapacitated near the point of death. when we fought that Hydra. And yet, later on, you were the biggest fan. I understand Apollo can do medicine. You ain't no demigod, are you?
No.
Figured.
Hercules is going to turn around and smirk. Look at Nereus and smirk. Look at Zeres, smirk. Look at you and be like, yes. And just keep going.
Look, I'm the only one without any godly heritage or blood in
Well,
me.
you're the only. Well, I don't know. I have. Not yet. Anyway.
Yeah. Look, Hercules. And he's walking as he's talking. You gotta think, me and Nereus are the only two without any godly blood in us, so we got a kind of a more uphill battle than y'all. You know, you were mortal once, but now you're the god of strength.
Just because us gods are gods doesn't mean that we're any more valuable than you or Nereus. And nobody knows for sure what they are until the time comes where they have to make a choice on who they want to be.
I mean, take it from experience. I got hurt. And, I mean, that shows you right there that just because I'm a god doesn't mean, or a goddess doesn't mean I can't get hurt. Or, I'm any better than you.
And just take me in perspective. I'm perfect.
You're
You're a little daddy's boy that kisses his father's ass.
Anyways.
Hercules is going to shake his head and just keep stepping forward.
But Hercules, I got just to keep the conversation going while they're walking to the next destination or next fight, whichever comes first.
Probably gonna be a fight.
More than likely. But Brock's gonna go. Just out of curiosity, man. What was your most challenging part of your trials that you had to do? Just out of curiosity.
If I'm being honest, he's going to stop and sort of sigh. It's probably the worst day of my life because it's something that I told myself I'd never forget. That was when the final part of my trial was having to face my father in hand-to-hand.
My apologies. I didn't mean to bring up a wound.
It's all right. The reason I succeeded in my trial is because I did beat my father, but at expense. And I'm not ready to share that part just yet.
Fair enough.
When the time comes and he looks over at Nereus and says, I will let all of y'all know exactly what happened.
Brock nods and just keeps walking. He pulls his canteen off his hip.
He pulls what now?
Canteen?
A
Water
canteen
jug?
of water?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Oh, God.
Because as you pull it, you notice that it's starting to get warmer. Starting to get hotter.
And just Zeres, are you using your fire on my water jug?
No.
I just thought, and Brock is holding it up, going,
No.
Hercules, you've been here before, haven't you?
Not only myself, Nereus has too.
And he hands the water jug. I'm gonna call it a water jug. Hands it to Hercules. Is that normal?
He's gonna hold it. Well, not normal in day-to-day life, but normal for that. As he points ahead and up about 50 yards or so, y'all notice that the forestry changes on y'all. Entering a playpen, so to speak, for Zeres, since Zeres is Fireboy over here.
Zeus, yes. Yay!
All right. And as y'all are starting to enter this new hotter terrain,
I say we use Xeres as a lead on this for soft spots in the ground. He is the only one who's fire resistant.
Hercules is going to look over to Xeres. You feel all right doing that?
Well, since I am the only one that's fire resistant, and this is my home,
Well, it's clearly not going to be in a...
then yeah, I feel like I'm the most prepared to lead the way.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So Hercules stops and gestures Xeres to go ahead and start moving forward. And around this time, as Xeres takes back charge and all that, y'all are hearing what sounds sort of like, molten lava at a very quick rate. Just flowing and all that. Trees are on fire from within. Outside of them burnt to a crisp almost. And as y'all are making your way through this, over on the right, over on the left, behind you, in front of you, in all directions, all y'all hear is...
That centipede again.
Not this again.
But this time, you actually see it. Because as y'all are hearing this, it's gradually getting closer and closer. You think you hear it from all around you, but it's not around you.
It's under us.
It's above you.
Uh-uh.
As it comes crawling down a tree at y'all.
Brock closes his eyes because he remembers what Hercules said.
Hercules is going to look away and going to say, "We don't want any trouble here. We're just making passage." This menacing figure, pattering all around, all that, is circling all of y'all as all of y'all are trying to keep your eyes off of it.
Brock just...
Everything like that, looking everywhere else but where the body is, and it stops.
Xeres pulls out his wand and just shoots a fireball near it. Don't hit him.
Dylan!
Idiot.
You want to do that?
Dylan!
Do not do that.
I should go into it immediately since he said
Well,
it.
technically, but it's up to you.
Dylan!
I don't think y'all are ready for this just yet. No.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Dylan, you're dead to me.
So, as you prepare to pull out your wand,
Brock slaps your hand.
Use your brain.
well, I was about to say Hercules is going to reach over there and hold his hand down.
No, Brock
You don't
just...
move.
Brock just goes... Do not even think about
I
it.
would say make a strength check, but we know how this is going to go. So,
Yeah, it's barbarian. Brock slapping Xeres' hand going,
he's going to slap your hand, slap the wand out of it. What do you want to do?
don't.
And Neri says you make a move for that wand to do something stupid, I will stomp your brain in.
Stomp your... Golly. Hold on, we're getting aggressive, guys. Look, y'all got to stay as a team now.
This is teamwork. This is suicide.
Xeres, is that how you see it? Is that how you see it? Teamwork?
Look, you may know that you might be able to beat it.
But that doesn't mean anybody else is going to be able to beat it.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see in due time.
Brock being nice.
Before you act next time, buddy.
Brock being nice picks the wand back up and hands it to Xeres and goes, "Just keep going."
So, as y'all start to sort of like baby step it forward while still shifting your gaze to keep away, still making its rounds around y'all, every now and then slithering in between y'all and like, coming right by your face, and you know,
Brock is
it's sort of
playing
making
dirty.
these little just making these very weird contrite sounds.
Brock actually does something that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're basically staying in a tight-knit group, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Brock puts his hand on Inna's shoulder because they've been keeping her in the middle, just
Yep.
and he tears off a piece of his shirt and blinds himself with
Whose shirt?
his shirt.
Oh,
No,
grabs onto Anna. I thought you were
No,
part of it.
he
So I was like, God.
rips his shirt
Okay.
and around his eyes
Oh, we're going bird box.
to prevent himself from being careless and looking and being his luck, looking at that thing. He's gonna, and he, as soon as he ties it, he puts his hand on Anna's shoulder, going, "Trusting you."
Okay.
So, still crawling around and all
It
that.
probably didn't like that.
Every now and then it crawls off to where you can't hear it. They'll take a couple more steps. Here it comes.
You're
coming
having
right
so much
back.
fun doing that, aren't you?
And every time its voice sort of grows a little bit more menacing. Huh?
Already got one.
You got 2 of them,
Okay.
didn't you?
He killed the basilisk.
Oh, so you're crossing it out and changing the numbers so that you know.
Yeah.
Got it. So, every time it gets closer, its voice sort of alters, changes a little bit more menacingly. And all that. So this next time that comes around y'all, through y'all, in between y'all, and y'all hear it's now got a lower voice and a growl to its voice. But now it's speaking your language. So, at this point, it sort of circles around the party and all that, but then stops and prevents y'all from moving forward anymore. Speak your case. Why are you here?
Rock, trying to use what senses he can because he ain't used to not having his eyes, looks just to give Brock more comedy. Looks at Nereus thinking he's looking at Hercules going, "Hercules, you got this?"
Over here, buddy.
Oh. Y'all smell the exact same, so.
True. This is true. I think everyone in the underworld and Erebus smells the same. And the voice gets louder. Heed your case. Why are you here?
We're here for Hades' pitchfork.
Bite it.
Hades Biden. Why do you possess such a trinket, such a fine
Because it was
piece of
stolen.
artifact? Stolen. Sort of slithers around again and gets up right next to your ear and is like, "It has not been stolen. It remains here, never not in use. In fact, it is right ahead. All you have to do is just open your eyes and look forward."
Might have been born a baby at one time, but I wasn't born yesterday.
Sort of gonna let out a and just shuffle his way over to Zeres. "You seem like you're leading the pack. What do you think your father would have to say?"
I don't care what my father would say. Give it back if you know where it is.
"Oh, I know where it is.
Well, then give it back, then.
I cannot, for I am not allowed in such an area. It is forbidden."
Rock's like trying to keep track. He is trying his best.
But at that point, it's gonna like sense that Brock is doing that. It's gonna crawl over there to Brock and be like, "And what is your story? Why have you come into my lonely domicile?"
First off, Bubba, you need a breath mint.
Ugh.
Hang on, I need a second.
Why'd you sound like that? Like Wolverine, like you would say that in the thing. Movie or something.
Secondly, I was brought on to this to help the gods.
Ooh, the gods. They dare wouldn't look upon me either.
Well, if you think about it there, whatever your name is, I'm drawing a blank on how to pronounce it. Out of character, I'm drawing a blank on how to pronounce it. Can someone help me pronounce it? That's what I'm trying to ask.
What?
He's not gonna say his name.
Whose name?
Centipede's name. What I told you earlier.
Cornelius.
Do we?
Thank you. Vernillus.
Not supposed to say it.
You can say it if you want.
Well, Brock's about to die. Good run, everybody. Cornelis.
What did you call me?
Ain't that your name?
I haven't heard that in ages. Oh, it reminds me of the good days.
Well, just consider this. We do this with the guys, and we give you some credit for helping us. I'm doing this to help you. They might be able to help your situation.
Oh, I don't think so. Not when the gods put me here in the first place.
You'll be surprised.
Oh, I don't think I will be. One of my closest allies drifted away from Erebus. I now take hold down here. This is my domicile. This is where I receive pleasure through fear, through torment, through envy.
Brock laughs at that envy.
Laugh all you want.
I will, and here's why. While some in the mortal world now, that you're in Erebus, have envy for one another, I don't feel that. So you won't get any of that from me.
All in due time.
Doubtful. I was raised to work for what you wanted.
Nevertheless, if y'all are going after the Bident, I shall not harm you. In fact, if you want, I may lead you. Just follow the sound of my movement. I will lead you where you need to go. But beware, y'all are not the only ones that have recently taken this path.
Thank you.
Start scurrying off in front of y'all.
Brock, making sure he still has Anna, he goes, Anna, is that you?
It's me.
Okay. That thing is creepy, isn't it? Okay. Just making sure I ain't the only one. Alright, let's go.
Right?
Zeres!
Hercules is going to hold on to Zeres and say, Zeres, you know the way.
Follow me.
Zeres is going to start moving forward. Y'all are going to continue to chase after the pitter-patter that continues to go on until, out of nowhere, probably about a few minutes later, the pattern stops.
Huh?
I can go no further. This is where I make my leave. However, I suggest you take caution. What lies ahead before your final destination, you may not enjoy. Just gonna scurry off.
Brock's gonna go, is it gone?
Hercules is gonna be like, hey, it's gone. Alright?
And Brock's gonna look at that and go, that's probably not. Brock's gonna go, that's probably either the smartest thing I did with the shirt or the dumbest thing. I ain't figured out yet.
Hercules sort of chuckles a little bit. Alright. So what does everyone see? And exactly what you see is still same said forest area. Sort of trees lit on fire. However, there is no more clear path. Sort of like the trees have now converged into one location, all that. So there's a whole bunch of trees in front of you. Sort of, in a way, think of it like a dead end. But it is in this dead end that y'all start hearing. And just a whole bunch of fluttering, rumbling, rustling around and all that. Metal clanking, just very eerie, creepy chuckles, laughs. Hercules sort of sits there and says, I don't know if I have a good feeling about this or not. And right as he says that, red beady eyes start appearing. And here we meet.
More of those little
No.
Here we meet some of Erebus's
locals.
warriors, locals, if you will, and all that. Meet the Hell Goblins.
Hell goblins, of course.
Zeres, I'm getting tired of fighting your little cousins and brothers and sisters.
They're not my cousins, brothers, boy, sisters.
I don't know, it's pretty spot on. Let's handle business.
Anna is gonna pull her crossbow out and put it
Hey.
across her shoulder.
Okay.
Even after the recommendation of
No, that's what she's saying. She's going to hook it around to where
Oh.
she can use
So
one
I
arm
can
to
have it
fire.
underneath it.
Sort of like hip assist in a way.
oh, okay.
Right. That being said,
Roll for initiative.
yep, y'all are fighting 5 at a time.
Oh my god.
There's 10 of them.
5 at a time.
Hey, I just need to kill 2 of them.
18?
He said there's 10.
So we each got 5 to ourselves?
Huh?
We each got 5 to ourselves?
No, there's 10 total. Y'all are fighting 5 first and then 5 again. So, 18.
What'd you get?
Hey,
What'd you get?
DM. Thanks
You got a
to
20?
one of our guests.
Dylan got a 20.
I got 22.
You got 22 or a 20 as well?
20 and plus 2 is my initiative.
I got a 13.
I can
18.
show you if you don't believe it. Gosh.
What'd you get, Dylan? 20?
Please.
I believe you. I believe you. What'd you get?
13.
13?
Do we have any roll-offs?
Hold up. Okay. The order will be as follows: Anna, Zeres, Neres, Brock,
Yeah.
Goblin 1, Hercules, Goblin 2, Goblin 5, Goblin 4, then Goblin
What
3.
about Dylan's?
No, the snake's gone.
Snakes
The
come.
snake's gone.
All right. With that being said, it's basically a 5-on-5 lineup. So all 5 of y'all are in line facing
Survivor
their 5
Series.
lineup. Yeah. Think of it that way. 5 of y'all are facing 5 of them. Standing side by side. Y'all be in the same order in which y'all arrived. So at this point, it sounds like that's going to be Zeres, Hercules, Anna, Brock, Neres. Neres being on the outside and Zeres being on the outside. So, Anna, you're directly in the middle of the lineup. So you're directly in front of their
on
middle
3.
in the lineup. So yeah,
Well, Hell Goblin 3, let me be technical.
yeah. Hell Goblin 3. That's who you'd be in front of.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at him.
Go ahead.
You can do it!
12. It hits. Roll for damage.
That's a D8. Which one's a D8?
D8 is going to be. Where is it?
Is it regular dose? No.
It's going to be like the two pyramids stacked
Double
on
pyramid.
each other. Double pyramid.
Yep. 7 plus
7 plus 2.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. So, shot the arrow. The arrow does pierce, and it actually does damage and pierces through the armor. So, when it goes into the armor, into the shoulder of the goblin. The goblin immediately squeals and all that and falls back behind his brothers. That his brothers can step forward.
Good shot, you know.
It was how much? 9?
Yes.
Alright. Next up is going to be Zeres. Zeres, what you want to do, man?
I'm gonna shoot a fireball at it.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot it then.
That's a 6.
Plus what? And we've been saying 5?
Yep.
6 plus 5?
That'd be an 11.
Does not hit.
Fireball.
So judging off of those two that just did that, y'all should know what the hit point is on this thing.
What'd you roll? 12?
So like
And you hit?
So 12 is
Oh.
the hit point.
So it's
That's
like-
11.
Oh, okay.
12 is to hit.
I need this because I have an idea.
Alright. At that point, Neres, you're up.
I'll try to throw a javelin.
Yeah, which one? The one directly in front of you?
Yeah.
5?
9
Okay.
plus 3, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. Got it.
All right.
Roll for damage.
5 plus 5, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Did that kill him?
Nope. Next up is going to be Brock Lesnar. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, maybe. Depends on how this goes.
Yep.
Brock's just gonna. Alright.
You're sitting in front of 4.
Yep. I know.
Yep.
I want to attempt something, and you can say no if I'm not allowed to do this.
Okay.
I want to use him as a baseball bat.
Who?
4.
4.
And hit his teammate.
So you would have to rush up to him.
Yeah, which I have to move for that.
You do, but you're also at a disadvantage
Disadvantage. How so?
because they're practically in the lineup.
Fair. That put me at risk if I disengage.
Yep.
So, counterpoint. Either way, I have to move forward with my weapon set up.
Yep.
So, we're just gonna try to hack and slash. We're gonna
Okay.
swing that axe.
So you're gonna rush up to it and try to swing the axe. Go ahead.
I need 19.
It hits. You ain't got to do no proficiency on it, bro. We already know this.
I know, but I need to look and see what dice I need to roll.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of dumb if you don't know this. There it is. That's 12.
12.
Yes.
In the process of slashing at it, you also legitimately hit the armor so hard that not only does it slash the goblin, but it rips the armor straight off of his body.
That just dropped his AC.
Yeah, by a lot. So,
And how's he still alive?
we'll find that out in a minute.
So half bonus attack.
Do you?
I'm looking. That's why I was like, do I? Because if I don't, I'm going to level up and get in multi-class and then get in that. Dang. No.
No. Okay.
But I want Brock to go to defensive because he knows he just put himself in
Yep.
enemy grounds. So he's kind of going to use the axe as a shield.
Okay. So, Goblin 1 is going to look at Zeres, who tried to light him up with fireball.
Okay.
And he's going to smile. And he's going to spring at you. Yeah, practically. Just like spring right at him and all that. Sharp, shiny teeth showing. He's going to try to take a bite out of your neck.
Talk about taking a bite out of crime.
Ooh, I got it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Does a 13.
What is that? What's your AC?
What's your AC?
Armor class.
Your armor
shield
class, the shield.
10.
Blue, yep.
We got to get you some armor, dude.
He's a warlock. You can't have one.
We can get him something. Maybe a ring to give him some more.
I have
Well,
the ring
he
of
has-
He got
regeneration.
the ring of regeneration, so every
regeneration.
round he goes up 1 HP.
He has a ring to regeneration.
However, I'm worried about this.
Because you're literally a glass cannon, dude.
Yeah, he's squishy.
How squishy are you? You're going to take 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Just -6 on the hit point.
When he clashes onto your neck, he's going to actually bite into it legit all the way through, and he's going to pull back and rip off some of your neck skin.
Ooh, that's going to be fun to regenerate.
Does his range start regenerating now? Or
From the moment that he starts, actually gets injured.
I'm very squishy. My HP now is 18.
Ooh.
I'm very squishy.
I have 20 more HP than you do.
I'm squishy.
What's your max?
24.
Oh, good God.
I'm squishy. My little squishy. You are my little squishy.
You remember your card, right?
Yes, I do. I would like to use it now. When can I?
You would? Read it aloud so that everybody can hear it.
Take out 2 enemies. 5 HP added.
So
You haven't killed any, though.
you haven't killed any, which means that you have to take out 2 of them in order to have 5 HP added.
so you have to kill 2 of them.
Bet.
You yourself.
So now you know that's what you're looking to do, is to kill at least 2 of them. There's
I've
10.
done killed 1 and Joe's done killed 2.
No, I need to kill 2 more. I got to kill 3.
Total.
3 total. I
You
killed
done
the big
killed two?
thing.
He's killed 1, so he marked it out and said he's got 2 left. He's going to mark that out and say he's got 1 left. So, you have started the regeneration and all that. Every time we go around once and all that, you get 1 HP. You get 1 HP back. So, that was goblin number 1. Now it is Hercules' turn. Hercules is going to walk forward and try to take a swat at number 2. Hell Goblin number 2. And try to slice his head. Shoot. Frick. Nat 1. Well, let me go back to my other dice. Those aren't warmed up enough.
Wow. All right, just to break the illusion right quick. Me and JP birthdays are so close, and our friend Preacher Man gave both of us a brand new set of dice. Mine are broken and great. JP's, not so much.
Was I using the wrong one?
Probably.
Did you pull a
I pulled
me?
a U.
Try that again. Hey,
You rolled the wrong one?
Yes. I
you rolled a
the
D12,
I
didn't
rolled
you?
the D12.
Try that again.
Okay, that's better. Yeah. So 13, which does hit. And he was trying to slash, so I'm going to put that back over there. He's going to do 6 damage. So he's going to slash. He didn't actually cut off the head or anything like that.
He probably knocked off the helmet or something.
Knocked off the helmet and sliced a little bit of the cheek of the Hell Goblin. Now that Hell Goblin's smirking with some of its teeth showing to the side.
Kind of like the Fiend mask.
Yep.
Ooh.
Now we got Goblin number 2, who wants to take a swat back at Hercules.
What it roll?
Which it does. Rolled a dirty 20.
No. Is it gonna take a bite out of him or something?
No, it's going to slash him
Ooh.
across the
Who's the
face.
selection?
Hercules. And slashing across the face and all that. It's going to connect. So that's going to be 4 for Hercules. Alright. Who's next? And it's going to be Goblin number 5, who's going up against Neres, is badly wounded right now. is going to try to take its shot. It's going to pull out its little centaur and run right up at you and try to.
Hey, should I tell him what Goblin 5 is won? Because he's going over there to Nere's, right?
Goblin 5 is across from Nere's.
Yeah, I'm right in front of Goblin 4, which is right beside Goblin 5.
So you're going to claim disadvantage?
I'll take that risk.
You're going to claim it? Even though it's springing at him like it did Zeus?
Oh, it's springing. I didn't hear that part.
I didn't say that part. But that's how they move.
Yeah.
They spring when they move. So.
I mean,
I'll tell you that part. I'm telling you now. And all that.
You know what?
You want to take the risk?
I'm going to take a risk.
All right.
Oh God, what's he doing?
He's going to try to swat from the side to get Goblin 5 dead and all that. And that's fine.
Steal my kill.
Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, he needs kills anyways, but yeah.
Both of them total were both 16.
Okay.
I rolled both times. I rolled a 10 plus my attack bonus with my axe.
Yep.
16.
Okay. So you do connect. You're trying to do it with the axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 10 damage.
How do you want it done?
Just Brock can see it out of the corner of his eye. He just real quick just takes his axe and goes straight down. Like as he's like, I'm trying to think of kind of, I'll call it the Superman pose when he's flying. As soon as the goblin's like that, he just goes, nope, and then right back focused on Goblin 4.
You do that.
You really just stole my kill?
All right. So Goblin 5 is dead. That means you got one left.
After Neri says that, Neri says, two to play with it.
And,
What, trying to steal your kill?
And right as you were doing that, disadvantage plays in. Goblin 4 is going to try to jump up on your back.
Okay.
Take a bite out of your neck. Is it 18 hit?
Yeah, he gets a bite.
Oh, he gets a bite.
Taste.
All right, and that's going to be 5 off your hit points.
I could have just told her how to do it.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, tell her so that she can do it. Scott is looking like, what is wrong with you?
There's a lot wrong with me. I don't know why she's with me. Okay, that tickled.
Oh, dude. Oh.
That.
Yeah. He's still latched up there. Still latched on your neck. He hadn't ripped anything yet. He just bit down on your neck.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of got some good HP going.
Okay. All right, and then from that, it is going to go to
Sorry, Robbie.
Boy,
I'm right beside you.
did I play that out right? Yeah, I did play it because it was Goblin 5's turn, and that's where you swapped him at. And now it's Goblin 4's turn, who's already on your back.
Yeah.
So now at this point, along with that bite in the neck, he's going to grab his talons. He's going to try to stick them in your neck too while he's at it. What you get? My boy. Oh, before adding the modifiers, it's a 19. So he's going to, along with the bite, that's going to suck the bride. Because that's 2d6s. You use one hand for each. 2d6s right there. Dang it, boy. Alright, so when he gets back, tell him that he took 8 damage. At this point, it's going to be number 3. Number 3 is going to go back after Enna. And number 3 is going to try to swipe at you. Does a 10.
Wait, what was
10.
Oh, you just got
Nope.
stabbed by
Wait, what was the attack roll?
The attack
A
roll was a 19 before
Oh, yeah.
any modifiers were added.
Oh wow.
So it would have been over 20.
No, a 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit. Okay. You take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. You did not hit. So he tried to swipe at you, and you backed off.
You said 8, right?
You backed off, sort of, dodging it and all that. And basically, stumbles a little bit and all that and trying to swipe at you. So now it's turned sideways, or it's not facing you, which could be an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to try to shoot my crossbow into his stomach.
Well, you got 2 things. So
Okay.
first thing, you got opportunity attack. Secondly, you're next up, so you got 2 attacks in a row.
Okay, so
So go ahead with your first one for the opportunity. See if you can get the crossbow in him.
the first one is it D20?
Yeah, you roll the d20. What is it? Okay, so the crossbow sort of misses through, in between his body and his arm and all that. So it's going to shoot through. But you have your turn now.
So now I'm going to attempt it again.
You're right there at him. You're right there at him. Hey,
My dagger.
shocking grasp.
I'm going to use shotgun grasp.
Roll for it. What is it?
10?
Huh?
10.
It doesn't. Did you roll with advantage?
That means you roll D20 twice. You take the highest number.
So roll
Yeah,
it again.
roll
Roll
your
the
D20
d20
again.
again. Take the highest number.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah. She
Okay.
missed.
So, in trying to reach for the goblin sort of shrugged you off and turned back around to face you and all that. Now it's just standing there staring at you with a low growl, like growling, like getting ready. All right, Zeres, you're up.
Say something. Or Brock just has this thing on his.
I'm gonna try to hit my fireball.
Okay, go ahead.
On what?
Goblin number 1, who's in front. Or who just took a bite off of him.
It don't look.
6? No. It
I
is
did
not.
get another. What's it called?
Yeah, you don't forget to heal another point
yeah,
because
Yep. Do heal another point. So it does miss. You tried to attack with a fireball. Notice this thing is still right up on you. It hasn't moved yet. So next time, if you want to attack, like instead of fireball with actual fire, like touching him with fire, you can do that. You can say fireball, but if that's what you're intending to do, then you can do that, and you roll with advantage. So just remember that next time. Nerees, you're up. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He just took your kill.
All right. I'm gonna take my javelin and stab the one that's on his back.
He's gonna stab it on your back. Okay.
aim for the head. Get it off first.
Oh.
Dear God, please roll high. Please roll high. Please roll high. Please roll high.
13.
13 does hit. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, 6 plus 5 damage. 6 plus 5 damage. 6
was 5 damage. And that was on
11
his.
damage.
Yep. How do you want to do it?
Well, I stab. First I tell Brock, this is for stealing my kill. And then I
And Brock's
stab.
gonna immediately just. He knows what Nere's about to do. He's gonna slam his own head into his chest.
And then my javelin's, the point of the javelin goes straight through the head of the goblin.
Oh, jeez.
You can see the synergy.
Golly. All right. So as soon as that happens, sort of it detaches everything from Brock, and it's just hanging from your javelin with its head just the javelin stuck to its head. It's just
and then I
hanging there.
sling it off my javelin, and
Okay.
it goes flying.
Okay. All right. Next up is Brock.
All right. How many goblins are left?
There are 3 left in this round.
Which one's hurt the most out of those 3?
3. The one in front of Anna.
The one that's technically
Yeah. Right.
at Brock's 9
Left.
o'clock.
Yep. Well, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Yeah. Well,
Any.
he's right up. He's right up on Anna. So yeah, it'd be your 9 o'clock.
All right. Time to go do a throwback to session 2.
Okay.
Brock's gonna put the axe back and break out the club.
Okay.
Can you pull up D&D Go to click on that and click action. And it'll say Great Club. I need to know that middle number. Hey, cowboy. Josh. That's 824.
He does hit.
What
Wait,
does
is
it
it
say
what's-
for attack? It'll be the
Oh.
Does it say 1D? Club is a D8. Oh, I am stupid. I've been rolling with the wrong thing with my axe.
What?
I've been using the Great Club's D8 when it's a D12.
He
for the
pulled a
great
Joe.
Joe pull a Joe.
Joe pulled a Joe.
axe. Is that going to be one of our shirts?
Yeah. Don't pull a Joe. Or you just pulled a Joe.
Or what's... What is it? 1D8 plus what? Oh, that's 8 damage.
8. Okay. This thing is really hurting now. This thing is really hurting now. Wait, hold up. Let me do the math. You said 8?
Yes.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. How you want to do it?
Brock, because he's like turned and this thing is in between him and Enna, correct?
Yeah.
And he's gonna look at Enna and just give that kind of wild man smirk and then just, as hard as he can, bring it down, pushing the skull down into the body. The end.
Okay. So the
And,
skull and the head is now down inside the goblin's body. Got it.
and
You completed it. Okay.
I will talk to
Oi.
you later about the weapon.
Okay. Gotta get you going.
My back.
We gotta get you going. No, not yet. You're not. You're not there yet.
I'm ready to do something.
It's gonna be Goblin number 1 who's gonna go back after you, and he's going to try and swipe at you, specifically at the scar it left on your neck. Try and rip it open a little more.
Don't tell me.
I don't have to add any modifiers, brother. Sorry. 16. The 16
God!
hit,
No deal. Yeah, it hits. God almighty, man.
and you're gonna take 4 damage.
Man, I'm ready to do something. That's gonna
Okay. Go ahead.
so, like, if I can kill him, it's gonna
Remember, with your spells and cantrips and stuff, you don't need
So-
to roll for those.
How much do I take?
4 damage.
So I had they have 18. I went to 19.
You went up to
So you're
19,
at
so now you're
15.
at 15. All right. With that, it's going to be Hercules' turn. Hercules is going to step up to Goblin 2.
The one he's been
The
struggling
one
with.
struggling with, so to speak. And this time, he's going to try to pulverize it with his shield.
Shield bash!
Pretty much.
Nat 20?
No, 19. Hey, these dice are rolling good for me now. Thanks. Your dice are rolling good for me right now.
Little
Thank
bit
you.
better.
Thank you. All right, so yes, 19 does hit. And that is with his shield, so that is a 8. 8. Ooh, this thing is weakened now, dazed on the ground, just. But it's not dead yet.
Neary's. Look, an easy kill for you.
All right, Xeres.
Series.
An easy kill for you. The one that just got bludgeoned by frickin' Hercules is down on the ground, can't move.
Alright. Well,
It's at a disadvantage against you.
okay, so.
Beware. So, not your turn yet.
Oh, no, you just get me ready for
Hold up,
something
hold up, hold
cool.
up, hold up, hold up.
Oh,
So it's Goblin 2's turn. He can't do nothing. He's
Ain't no way.
so Anna, it's your go.
Don't you do it. No,
Take
Kill! Take his kill! Take his kill!
Don't you
Take
Hey, firebolt. Firebolt. Say you
Keep
can
in
do
mind,
fire.
Goblin 1, who's been attacking him this whole time,
That's taking
is
it.
still as healthy as a horse.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll attack Goblin 1.
Huh?
I'll attack Goblin 1.
You want to attack Goblin 1? How you want to do it? What you want to do? Fireball? All right, roll for me.
Fireball or bolt?
Firebolt. Okay, roll for me.
Hey, a cantrip. She can use that repeatedly.
I mean, I would have gone a different route with her, but that's fine too. Hey,
What?
before you commit to that, are you sure you don't want to run up and shocking grasp?
19.
19? Okay. Go ahead. Roll me some damage.
It didn't work out.
D10.
She,
Which one's the D10?
Does she have a bonus action at her level?
no.
Mini
Sorcerers don't
sorcerers?
get bonus
It
action.
says a D10.
D10 is the. It'll look like something like that.
It's gonna be this one right here. It's gonna look like that.
Here,
It's not gonna be the double pyramid, but it's gonna be the one that's got a couple more lines on it.
I'm letting her use mine.
Yeah.
Because I don't have
Just-
D10.
You should.
You should
We'll
have.
look through it later. 4 plus.
It just says 1D10.
So 4 points.
4 points. All right. So it's gonna be one of those funny moments. Firebolt's gonna hit the goblin. The goblin's just gonna make this little like noise and sort of jump back. It's gonna jump back away from you, which opens up opportunity.
Do it. Hey, wait, do you have any kind of melee weapon, or are you just magic?
Just magic.
I'm just magic.
You're just a magical girl. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just.
He has the ability with fireball, instead of casting it, to run up or go up and physically touch them, and has advantage on that because
He has
that's
magic
an automatic.
hands.
He's a
Yeah.
magical girl. I get it.
Yes, magic.
I'm not a girl.
Magical.
Matt, what?
No.
I cannot shoot fire out my butt. that's
Okay.
Eat a jelly bean. Let me know.
That's something I cannot do.
Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. Let's go.
Hey.
You wanna try
Attack.
It built to be like
Okay, so
Hey.
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm gonna go for the one that's an easy kill for.
Well, yeah.
Well, no.
I
You
think-
have opportunity of
Yeah,
attack
I did.
right now on number 1, the one that's been tormenting you the entire fight.
I bet.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Do number 1 because your turn is
Is
right around
next.
this opportunity.
So do attack Goblin 1 because you have opportunity right now, and
Alright.
then on your turn finish off Goblin 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up the goblin one, and I'm gonna put my hands on his head and try to burn his head off.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll
Roll that fiery 5 attack.
that thing.
Come on.
Roll that thing. Give me something good.
Wait, he would have advantage.
Please don't tell me it's a 1. Yeah, it is advantage.
Yeah.
You roll it twice.
Roll twice.
Roll it twice.
Roll it one more time.
19.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You
Does
get
it.
it.
All right, roll
So
damage.
roll me damage.
Oh my god.
Come on.
3.
You do not roll the d20 for fireball. We done been through this.
Tell him what he
roll
rolled.
a d6.
Roll the Monopoly dice.
Leave
Why
the
do you
d6 out.
Why do you have your dice in a bag
He's
still?
got
And a satchel.
if he's got advantage, is he also?
That comes down
That's
to
just
D6.
on attack, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll a d6 and then add, I think it was like +5 or something.
Yeah, out of
Yeah.
5.
For fireball.
11.
11. You got a 6. How you want it done?
You finally got a kill.
One up to him, grab him on his
They
head, and
have
just
the
make him
one.
disintegrate his head.
Oh,
You got
gotta
a kill
tell him
before.
about the bandits.
Just run up to
Yeah,
him.
bandit.
You got a kill before. So you're literally
Grab
you
his
run
hand
up, you
and
grab
just-
it, and you just
Just bite.
flame on. Yeah, just.
Calm down there, Chris Evans.
So
Oh, he's gonna
y'all-
say flame on.
For
Excuse
y'all
me.
listening at home, because Dylan's new and he teaches for D, he can't roll his d20 for everything.
That's kind of my fault. When in doubt, D20.
All right, so that
It's
is
your
your
turn.
first. There's your first.
Now get Goblin 2 because we got 5 more.
And now
of
it
these
is your
things to fight.
turn. So yeah. Can you go check on the leak?
I don't even know where the cat is, to be honest.
All right, here you go. So now I'm assuming your attention's on Goblin 2. You're
He's
about 10 feet away. So
Ooh, what should I do?
I mean, he's gonna sit there. He's at disadvantage anyways, so
Okay.
he can't do nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna try to let's see if I can.
He's at disadvantage. You're at advantage because he can't do nothing.
I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna ball up my fist, and I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to punch a fiery hole right through his chest.
Oh, so you're gonna run up to him and try to punch him while he's down on the ground. And all
Yeah,
that
and just
stuff.
bam.
Okay. So you're gonna light up that fist. He's gonna try to punch and all that. Go for it.
13.
Does hit.
9.
How do you want it done?
Went up to him and just
Gonna freaking Mortal Kombat him?
get
Hey, Dad,
make my
Dylan
fist.
has the second kill.
And that is challenge.
Went up to him while he was on the ground. I'm gonna make my fist in the fire and just boom right through his chest.
You got this, Gabby. You got this.
So now
Now, after this
I
session,
get 5.
you add
Five.
manually. You'll add 5 HP points,
No, I have
Wait,
five.
wait,
and that'll be permanent.
Yeah.
So every time you level up, it will be +5.
Plus whatever level up health you get.
Yeah. Whatever level up is.
And then +5.
No, this plus 5 HP is just for this one time.
Oh, for just this
For
one.
completing this one challenge, he gets to add an additional 5 HP.
Am I
It's
the
not
only
every
one?
time.
Am
No.
I the only
Then
one?
he'll be indestructible. No.
Am I the only one?
Oh,
with-
See, I
yes.
thought that's how it was. You did me excited, man.
Hey, am I the only one who went with a new weapon?
I didn't give them that option
Fair.
because that option has not arisen for them yet. So. All right. With that, all the goblins are dead. But here come 5 more.
Brock is starting to feel the anger bubble in his. He
Okay.
is not. He's worried about it. He's not. He's gonna. So they're coming basically straight towards this, right?
Well, they're coming all around at this point. Hold on.
Brock's gonna get back to horse midsection with Nere's.
Okay.
I got your back. You got mine.
Yep, as always.
You know, don't get hurt. Zeres, good kills.
Okay. The new is as follows. We will pick up with Nere's because Zeres just finished off those goblins. Nere's is the next one to go. It'll be...
We ain't gonna roll for initiative again.
Y'all are still in the middle of combat. So, Anna, Zeres, Nere's, which is where we're picking up. Then it'll be Brock.
Lesnar.
Then it'll be 10. Goblin 10. Hell Goblin 10. Then it'll be Hercules. Then Hell Goblin 9. Hell Goblin 8, 7, then 6. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yelly. Alright. Nere's, pick back up with you. They're huddled around, so where you are is going to be number 10.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Shoot. Yep, you got him.
Eight damage with my javelin, and I'm throwing it square into his face.
Okay. So yeah, you throw it into his face and it actually sticks in his face. So when it sticks in its face, yeah, it's pretty much doing that. Just like rolling around in a circle trying to shake the javelin out.
Wait.
Trying
Point of
to...
inquiry. If is it rolling on the ground trying to get it out?
No, it's just circling.
Wow.
Circling,
That's
trying to shake it out of his face. He's
That's just
screaming
gonna
in
keep
pain.
with the weight of it. It's just gonna keep driving it further down.
All right, Brock.
Is there one right in front of me?
Huh?
Is there one right in front of me?
From where you are, it's going to be 9.
Okay. He's just gonna look at him and go, "Hi."
Oh, just like that?
Bye,
Yeah.
bye.
Okay. Okay.
Like Brock is starting to loosen up and he's showing his goofy side more.
Yep.
So he's trying to see if he could get off how do I say clean? He's trying to see if he could taunt 9, like to intimidate. And he's just gonna try to break the armor with his club. That would be a 12.
12 together.
Yes.
Yep. Doesn't do it just yet, but yes, it does hit.
The A. Where's my D8 go? There's my D8. That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right.
So Brock just batter.
Yep. And with a batter, you actually knocked it on its back. You know, it's not paralyzed or down or anything.
But it's in the down position.
Yep, it is in the down position.
Which means it'll have to use this action to get up.
Yep.
Ah!
So, that's all right. Okay. Number 10 doesn't like what Nerees did.
Well, obviously he has a javelin in his face.
Yeah. And so it's going to use this action.
That's gonna be.
I can't wait for
damage.
this. I can't wait for this. Yes, I
That's
know.
gonna be doing more.
But that's why I'm playing this goblin like that. Just for comedic effect. It's going to try to rip the javelin
Oh, that's
off.
going to do more damage.
It's going to rip its entire head off in the process.
They're rolling that one.
Does that technically make the kill?
Ain't no way he just
Huh?
got
Do I
killed by
technically
that.
get that kill?
Yeah, technically you do because it's your weapon.
Wait. Did it roll in that one bullet?
It's doing it as an action. It's trying to take it out as an action, so it doesn't have to do it.
Rips
Yeah,
his
it literally goes. It just drops.
I just picked up my javelin.
He's still got the face of the goblin. Check it off.
The goblin, hey, hey, the goblin face just like.
Looks like that freaking orc from like Two Towers that's on the spikes.
Yeah, I just slammed the javelin to the ground and get the hell.
Throws the hand.
It's like Peter from Family Guy when he's got the whale on the forklift and you just trying to slam it on the ground.
Throws the hand across the whole map.
All right, so that's funny. That's great. I love that.
Dude,
Oh man.
the goblin's stupid.
Hercules.
Sorry, but
Hercules is gonna pick up his shield, or he's got his shield in hand. He's gonna turn around to number 7. He's gonna be like, "You're next," and just swing the shield.
What is he, Captain America?
It's the
Plaster him.
What did he roll? What did he roll?
He rolled a 12, but with that shield and all that, it adds 3 to it, so 15. And so, with the older person, oh my gosh.
Audience, just to give y'all a recap, Brock knocked one to the ground. Neri got a kill from the goblin stupidity. What did he roll?
8 points of damage. So, he, again, has bludgeons. That goblin went, just like hit the ground, slid across the ground a little bit. Oh, man.
Brock can't help himself. He goes, safe!
Goblin 9's next. He's going to look at you and just try to run up at you.
The one I knocked to the ground?
Oh, no, he's got to get up. That's right. Yeah. So he gets up.
And just looks at me.
He's going to get up and, yeah. At this point, yeah, he's probably just going to pee a little bit. He's a little nervous about this situation.
Brock just look at him going, and this is a DBZA reference. I'll eat 2 hot beans if anyone can comment it. You forgot the pecking order.
The what?
The pecking order.
Pecking order, what do you mean?
He's doing a reference.
I'm doing a reference.
Oh.
If the audience comments who I'm referencing, I'll
You'll
eat 2 hot
jelly
beans.
beans.
All right.
And
Audience,
both of them will be Carolina Reapers.
audience, you heard him from Miss JoJo. You know what he's referring to? You know
Also,
what the reference is?
Also, remember in session 2, if y'all figure out what show I'm referencing, I did ice water poured on my head.
But Goblin Eye just looks at me.
He's a little bit. I was jumping the gun because it's Goblin 8 who's going to turn its attention to you and charge you. It's going to try to charge you. It's going to pull its scimitar out and try to plunge you in the stomach with it.
But I'm squishy there.
What?
Support. 16 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay.
Brock just takes his club and goes, no.
knocks the scimitar out of his hand. The goblin's gonna be like, and just like look up at you all.
And Brock's gonna point just that. I will roll intimidation if you will let me. Brock's gonna point the club at him and go, no.
Go ahead, roll it. I want to see where this goes.
Can you go to a D&D game? This is derailed so badly, but I love it. Intimidation. 16.
Okay, so you do that. You say no. It's go. And just like drop to the ground, grab its scimitar and start like baby crawling away and all that, trying to get back a little bit again.
Brock's just gonna look at the rest of the party and go, was it something I said?
G7, Ale Goblin 7, he's got to use this action to get up off the ground after Hercules knocked the wind out of it. So he does that. Goblin 6 is going to go after Zeres.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with your rounds and adding HP? Because you should have added another one back by now.
No, he has not been.
Oh! Don't even worry about adding it. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, I would say so.
Wait, what did he roll?
18.
I rolled an 18.
Well, you're dead.
Goodbye, Billy.
I
Well,
don't think he's dead. We gotta figure out.
Plunged up a little bit.
I ain't got.
This is 6. It's gonna be 6. Where
Even
does
if he
it-
dies, he'll still regenerate.
Yep. Where does
Until
6
Alright.
put you at?
6.
Well, no, with them being gods and all that. Something that we should have done in the first session with her and all that. But when she dropped and she fell and she couldn't do nothing and all that but roll, try and keep, safe and stuff like that.
That's safe.
Gods don't use that saves because they can't die. All they can do is just be immobile. They can't move.
So,
And we should have done that differently with her in the first session, but we didn't. We did it storyline wise. But gods are immobile at this point whenever they go into
So
that
I have
so they don't move.
Yeah, so
don't,
they should be in a short rest and they're back up to full.
I have 15 last round, so you say 6, right?
You would have added 16 with that one that you regenerated back, and then you take 6 away, so you got 10 now. All right, and it is back to Enna.
Ennis just watched Brock do the dumbest crap possible.
You still have 8 in front of you that has not been attacked yet.
Well, no, 8.
No,
It was crawling away.
It was crawling away. Oh, so it's no longer yet. So at this point,
It ain't
you're
paying
sort
attention
of,
to you. You
you're
can
sort
get
of
it.
about 5 to 10 feet away from most of them, pretty much all of them. But
8 would be the easiest target.
8's going to be the easiest because you'll have advantage on that with his back turned to you.
Unarmed strike. I got bow.
Mm-mm. Bow. Crossbow.
Okay, I'll use my crossbow.
Go ahead.
Roll 2. You gotta roll D20
Roll the
twice
D20
and take the
twice.
highest number. What was that one?
15. 8.
15
So
plus
15 plus. What did 5?
19.
19.
19?
It's a
Yeah, it hits. So
And now
roll
roll
for
the
damage.
damage die.
It's a D8.
Double pyramid. Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
8
Plus
plus 2.
10.
10. Where did you strike it when you shot the crossbow? In its side? So, in the side that's visible to you, which is the left side. So you strike it in the side, and it like rolls over and hunches like a baby. He's like, and just like, he's going crazy, like shrieking and all that.
He's either been told no.
You've been told no, then he's been like, bad.
Bad kitty.
Bad kid.
Bad goblin.
Bad kid.
Bad goblin, bad.
All right. Zeres, your go. Your go, buddy.
You might need to disengage so you can regenerate.
You should have something spell-wise or something in it. What you were trying to use earlier, when an enemy attacks you, you take life force from it? Whatever that was? What was that called?
Oh, you talking about the, hold on, man. Let me go I
Should
don't
be in his
the hellish rebuke.
Yep, hellish rebuke.
Oh,
Read it-
that's
read
gonna
it
do
again.
more damage.
You point the finger in the creature that surrounded by hellish flames. He gets surrounded by hellish flames, and the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful. That's what I'm gonna use.
No, he needs what saving throws?
So you have to do it takes 2d10 fire damage.
No,
on a-
it's got to make a saving throw first.
a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Alright, drop-
What's the number for it?
2d10.
No.
No.
What's the number for the dexterity saving throw? Is that?
That would be. Let me pass me your phone.
Would that be their armor class?
Beat a dex of 13.
It doesn't.
So,
So-
2d10.
2d10s?
Yep.
Yeah. You lit this thing on fire.
How much damage?
7.
Good job.
7, that was for 6, I believe.
Yeah, the 6 is the one that attacked him.
7. So yeah, it engulfs in flames and all that pretty much.
Which is a good attack to use against hellborn
And of course,
creatures.
we know what they've been doing. We know what they've been doing whenever they've been getting hurt. So of course, all you see when it's engulfed in flames is like just spinning around, like just trying to freak out, like it's trying to wave off the flames or something. Can't do nothing. Nerees, let's go, big boy. What's up? What you got?
Alright, where's the one that's crawling away? That was,
8. The one that
Grab it by the leg.
The one that's been told no. The one that's been impaled with an arrow.
I'm running up to it and going to stomp him with my hoofs.
Dang,
Stealer.
you're just gonna kill him, huh?
Stomp him with my hoofs.
Okay, go. Mushu.
Miss.
14 plus 7.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, buddy.
4 plus 5.
It's dead.
What happens to it?
I walk up to it as it's scurrying away and just bash his brains in with my hoofs.
Okay, so yeah, it's and you keep doing it after it gets done. So all it's doing is just splattering around on the ground as he continues to do it. It's like he's like in a trance, trying to just go with it. Die.
Y'all love him. You're like an animated, like a dude.
All
Oh, I
right,
can't wait to see this part of the campaign
Brock.
animated.
bro.
I'll do all that, dude. Dude, that would be
Maybe
so
one day
cool.
we'll see.
Brock's just gonna, because there's no more goblin size 9 that can have advantage on him right now, correct?
I don't think 9 has advantage anymore.
No, I'm saying like there's now because all of his allies near him are gone.
Yeah.
Brock's just gonna walk up to him. This is where you die, and he's going to take
Are you trying to intimidate him?
maybe.
Make that roll.
I wasn't trying to, but I'll take it.
Roll that beautiful boom fleech.
This has by far been one of my favorite battles.
Nat 20!
So yeah, you did.
And
It's just like shivering, like shaking right in front of you.
does that give you advantage on my attack?
We'll go for it. Yes. Is that another nat 20?
Come look!
Take a picture of that. Hold on. No, don't take a picture of that. Let me look.
I have not touched it.
2 20s in a row. Wow. Where was that last session? Oh,
I will
sorry,
drop
my
kick
bad.
you.
My
If
bad.
only you could have done that last session.
He has a bitter dice.
Hey,
Brock swings the club with all his might. Is trying to see if he can turn this head into a baseball.
Okay, go ahead.
So do I roll double?
Damage.
Okay. 1d8. I need another. Nope, I don't want that one. I want that one. Hold on. I'm double checking my math. That's 13 points of damage.
13.
Yes.
it's good. Oh my!
Yep.
And Brock's just gonna go. It's going. It's going. It's still going, and it's
Let's
gone.
go. Still going.
All right. Hercules is up.
He's gonna try to one up Brock, isn't he?
No, he's not. Hercules is gonna take a step back. He's gonna take out his sword, sort of like twirl it in his hand real quick, and then jab forward and all that to try and thrust through the goblin through the
Goblin 7.
Yep, Goblin 7. Hey, y'all come check me too.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Nat 20. Maybe your dice aren't so bad after all.
Hey,
Right.
your dice has got me a back-to-back.
Okay, and so yep, he's gonna go clean straight through the goblin, and as he goes through, the goblin sort of lifts it up off the ground a little bit and all that, holding the goblin's squirming, trying to get off the
But it's
sword.
just
and all
making him
that.
go deeper.
It's just going deeper, and it's sliding down the sword towards the hilt, towards the handle and all that, until it finally just like goes limp and is just stuck on his sword. And Hercules sort of gonna drop it, and it's just gonna slowly slide off the sword. Sword hit the ground, just be like. So, with that being said,
What's left?
Goblin
Goblin what?
6 is going to try to go after Xeres because he knows Xeres is badly hurt. And,
Wait, who's nearby Xeres?
Xeres, Hercules. No, Hercules is not around that
Okay.
close and all that for an attack like that. But it's out of the flames. Now it wants to come over there and just give you a big old hug and sort of try to claw you in the back.
Miss.
Oh, it does.
It
In
missed?
fact, it tries to do that, and Xeres said, I don't want no part of this. And so he sticks out his hand, and the goblin goes, and just falls against the ground. And it is Inna's turn.
Okay.
No.
I said no!
No!
So is he?
Back up!
Is he like down?
Oh, he's on the ground right now. Disadvantage.
No, you have that advantage.
Shocking
He's at a
grass.
disadvantage.
Dude,
You're going to run up and do it?
Hey, roll your d20 twice.
She's going to run up.
Grab it.
Hello? Hey! It's just like
Alright,
trying to
hey,
wake
John,
it up.
JP, are you okay?
This one is 2.
Huh?
First one is 2.
Bang.
19.
Let's go.
You
Plus-
got it.
Hold up.
You don't need it.
No,
plus.
roll damage now.
19 does it.
Okay, let me see what my damage is for that. That's a D.
12 or over does it.
Double
So.
pyramid. Yep.
$13.
Let's go.
How do you want it? How do you want it done? How do you want it?
Doing CPR. Just trying to get every time.
Let's see.
Describe
Is
what.
it convulsing as you're doing that?
So to describe what our player for Inna, aka Gabby, just did, she apparently grabbed it by the throat.
Grabbed it while it was down on the ground on its back. Grabbed it by the throat, like squatted down next to it, grabbed it by the throat, and started shocking it, convulsing it. As she's holding on to the neck. I feel like this would be a perfect moment for Anna to like whisper in its ear and be like, "You did this to yourself."
Does she say that?
Yeah.
She said it.
And it just fries to death. It just fries.
Brock kind of uses the. Our guest just said, "I smell chicken."
Really? Because after being fried, I said, "Shit."
So Brock takes out a rag from his bag, cleans the club off, and puts it back on his back and goes, "Well, that was kind of fun."
I'd say Hercules is gonna wipe off his sword again. And just
Brock's
be
gonna
like,
throw him a rag so he can clean it.
Hercules is gonna catch it and just wipe off his blade and be like, for once, probably won't be the last time, but I agree with you, Brock. It was fun.
And
He's gonna
Brock,
look over at Nereus and be like, Nereus, you good? Hercules is gonna look over at Nereus and be like, Nereus, you good?
Yeah.
Right? How you feeling over there, demon boy?
Zooey's just gonna look around and say, he's gonna look at the burnt corpse Anna just destroyed. He's gonna say, I love Erebus.
You want what?
He's gonna say, I love Erebus.
Oh,
And Rod's just gonna laugh. Be glad you have that ring, dude. Hey. And Brock's showing his good heart. Neary, do you mind letting him hitch a ride until his ring does the thing to get him back up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Please don't go.
Hey, let me know when you're healed up, Bubba.
Don't throw him again, please.
Don't grab me by the horns, you.
Josh.
you hit up.
Sammy's.
Oh, she's using it?
Oh, you're using it. Okay.
JP, reveal what it is.
I think so.
Go ahead and read it aloud.
Probably can. I don't know.
Make sure it's loud enough where the mic is.
Help crew by signaling aid for healing after combat.
Okay. So,
So all of us is healed up?
all of y'all are healed up.
Is that
Okay. Neary sees that Zuri's healed up, right? So Neary puts him off.
No, he's gonna say athletic. Athletic.
Oh, 18 plus.
Yep, he got it.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
so-
no. And Zooey's gonna lay on his back and say,
I think yours is a big one.
All right.
Brock, so he's flying. He's going flying, right?
He already
He landed on his back.
He flew and landed on.
I was trying to say, I was distracted by the dog. I was going to say Brock catches him.
No, too late.
You want me to roll strength on that?
No, too late.
dude,
But you can lift him up off the ground if you want.
don't lift me up by my horns, though.
No, Brock, you know, I probably shouldn't roll for this, but Brock's going to offer him a hand and help him up properly.
You can do that. You don't have to roll for
Okay.
it.
You got to, and Brock's just going to look at him and go, Brock's just going to look at him and go, dude, you really got to work on your people skills. I understand you kind of like being on your own. You got to remember, we're a team. So we got to get along.
Just get me up.
I done got you.
You're already up.
And Brock's just going to look at Hercules and go, I've heard a thing called a concussion. Do you think he has one?
No, this is just a bad headache.
Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Hercules is gonna sheath his sword, put his shield on his back. And he's gonna start looking around. I need everybody to make a investigative check.
No.
No.
I'm just glad you ain't using the past
Flat 12.
Perception.
Investigation, you said?
Investigation.
15.
Investigation.
Yes.
D20, right?
Wait, investigation?
Investigation.
10.
Okay.
That'd be a 13 then. Flat 13.
Is
I don't
it
have
D20?
any.
Huh?
Yes.
D20. Yes.
She heard bow.
13.
13.
She heard bow on my phone.
So the only one that surpassed it was him.
With a 13?
By- You had 13?
Yes.
Got 12.
I had 10.
Oh, nobody got it. Okay. Nobody noticed it.
Can I-
Let's hope Hercules can.
Come on, Hercules.
14. Nope, he didn't get it either. Wow.
Bleh.
All right. So
Can I? Well, investigation, perception will go in the same ballpark. Can Brock do a perception, see if he notices
yeah,
anything?
if y'all would rather do perception instead of investigative, y'all can re-roll for perception. Maybe have better
That-
luck.
Nat 20.
Okay.
That
Net
is,
or dirty 20?
Nah.
What'd
that
you
is
say?
a 17.
What'd you say? Perception? I
Perception.
don't even have no modifier, so I better get something. 7.
Okay. You, though, thinking about it now, since you're from Erebus, you don't really, you wouldn't find this interesting because it's just naturally that it happens to you and all that. But everybody else, maybe. Yeah, so everybody else, y'all end up looking around now and y'all see that there are no paths of any sort. Y'all are just stuck in the middle of a ring of, burnt trees, burning trees, everything like that.
Is my water jug still hot?
Yes.
Dang it!
Now, the curious part about this is that there are burning trees, but what y'all do see is that there's one specific tree that is not burning as bad as the others. The others are practically like almost engulfed in flames, but this one is sort of a bare tree. It's barely lit a fire.
A flicker.
All that. Yeah, sort of like a flicker in the tree.
Brock's gonna go. I'm not a betting man, but I bet that's where we need a hit.
Dang. You will not be wrong.
So
Maybe I should start betting.
Hercules is gonna take his sword, unsheath it again, step that way over there, and he's sort of gonna stick his sword out and try to prod at the tree and all that. Little does he know that when he does prod, sort of creates a ripple effect and all that, like water right in front of it.
It's an illusion!
So Hercules is gonna turn around, y'all, sheathe the sword, and he's gonna try to stick a hand through. And his hand disappears in that wave, that ripple. So then he's gonna start walking through it.
Oh, Hercules, hold up. 1 second. Back her up, Hercules. Back her up. I got a better idea, Hercules.
No!
Don't you throw me through that!
Thanks!
Brock stops Nereus.
Well, I'm about to do my strength hit, and it's
Dude. I literally just hit
18 plus 7. So unless you beat that, buddy, it's
18 plus what?
7.
25.
That's another nat 20. And
That's
plus my
25.
strength is 24. How are you stronger than me?
Because I'm a fighter.
And I'm a barbarian.
And I'm serious. And I'm a centaur. Centaurs are strong.
Fair enough.
So
Even with a crit.
I grab Zeres by the horns again and throw him through.
yeah. Well, Hercules didn't step out the way, so Zeres goes smacking into Hercules, and they both go through the dead gum portal together.
Brock's just going to look at Nereus and go, you don't listen whatsoever, do you?
He's the guinea pig. I don't know what to tell you.
He is not always the guinea pig. And Brock's just going to shake his head. And
As y'all are doing this,
Brock's
Hercules is
gonna walk
going to
through.
stick his head back through the portal, just the head, and be like, you serious right now? Straight to Nereus and be like, get in here. And then just
Brock
back
just looks
in.
at Anna and go, how have you put up with these three?
Zere's just gonna be like,
And walk on. Brock's just going to walk on in.
Anytime a portal is...
You are
you're
so
getting thrown
mean
in
to
a
me.
Just FYI, if there's a portal, you're getting thrown through.
Why I have horns? Do I need to shave my horns?
Do I take it at this point? That everybody's walked through the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're alive, so I'm doing it.
So when you walk through the portal sort of creates stairs that go down to a main floor. And on that main floor, you have a odd looking altar sort of built and all that. Y'all are coming in from this backside where y'all see that flamed portal right there. Y'all are walking down the stairs to enter the portal, or to enter the altar room. Now,
So does Zeres hit the back of that shrine?
No. He slammed into Hercules.
they went down a couple stairs when they did that.
Dude.
Why so mean?
So,
Brock, just,
hand me your paper, by the way, if you didn't hand it to me already.
yeah, you completed your challenge.
So, as y'all are walking down those stairs and walking around the altar, you see that it is a very demonic-looking figure. It looks like Vorpath, like a statue of Vorpath. And all that. And on the table in front of you sits a lot of candles, as well as, got to be careful because on the floor, on the stone floor, there's a whole bunch of candles laid about around. You look around the altar room and you notice some other statues mimicking some of the creatures that basically walk amongst the realm, amongst Erebus. And as y'all are walking around to look at this thing, off about 20 feet or so ahead of you, see a figure standing in a gold fleece. Not what you think.
Not the golden fleece.
Not the golden fleece.
Okay.
A golden fleece as far as like the color of it.
Okay.
Looks
Had me scared for a
golden.
second.
And with that fleece also has a hood upon their head. And in their hands they are holding the bident of Hades. What would y'all care to do?
Zooey is just gonna yell out, "Give it back now!"
Speak.
He's just gonna yell out, "Just give it back."
Brock's gonna.
Do we just meet the backer?
Hmm?
Do we just meet the backer?
Possible.
Brock's gonna walk in front of douchebag McQueen. I mean Neres. So he has access to Brock's javelin, and Brock's gonna whisper to where only they can hear. Faces go sideways. Grab one and lob it. No.
So I got javelin in hand.
The figure starts taking steps forward as if to walk away from y'all. Doesn't seem too unturned. Doesn't seem like it's worried at all. Anything of that
Hey!
nature. It's going to stop. It's just going to still continue to face away.
Turn around and hand over that idol. Does not belong to you. We would rather resolve this peacefully.
The voice, sort of in lower tones. Ah, yes. But does it belong to any of you either? The answer to that question is, I think, not.
Well, it does belong to my dad.
Your
His
dad
daddy.
is a fool for losing it in the first place. As are the rest of the gods.
Well, you're a fool for taking it in the first place.
I don't think so.
Well,
As far
I
as
think
they know, they don't suspect anything.
Dude, why do you think we're on this journey? They know you're taking the crap. You goober!
Which is a
Have you found any of the other artifacts?
Sure have.
You have?
Yes, we
Yes.
have.
That's good to know. What have you found?
My mother's trick.
And it's already
Your mother's trinket.
back where
Aphrodite. I
Aphrodite.
presume.
it's already back home, so
It's already back home. Good. So when I return home, then I shall take it.
Try it. See what happens.
hold up.
Brock kind of subtly, like he's stretching, taps his shoulder, say, "Now, Neres."
And I throw the javelin.
Hold on, wait. Well,
I ain't trying to hit him though. I'm just trying to knock it out of his
Trying
hand.
to knock it out of his hand?
Oh,
Oh, well,
What'd you roll?
hold up. Pause. 13 plus 7.
13+7. Okay. Well, I rolled to counteract that, and you don't knock it out of his hand.
What?
You.
So as you throw the javelin, he lifts the bident, slams it down, and everything goes still. Everything that was in motion, completely still. He's going to remove his cloak. He's going to turn around as he says, "There was a reason why I was trying to tell you in the first place where the trident was." Turns around to see Perseus.
Perseus.
Perseus is going to smile. "You think any of you have as much of a quarrel with the gods as I do?"
Shut up, wing boy.
And he's going to point the bident straight at you and fire.
Brock's gonna tackle him out of the way.
Okay?
Do I gotta roll for that?
Yeah. Because if it don't, he's in trouble.
That would be athletics,
Yeah.
correct?
It would be athletics. Keep in mind.
22.
Okay. So he does tackle you. You best be glad too, son. Because if he hadn't, that's your father's own
which would have probably did double damage to you.
It would have killed him off one hit.
Oh God!
So you must be glad he tackled you in time.
Is Brock the glue of the team?
Probably. But without even another second hesitation, he's going to raise the Biden again, slam it down. The smoke is going to shoot.
So
It's sort of like a blast, a shockwave that blasts back towards everybody.
So he just
Roll with disadvantage to try and evade it.
try to what?
Evade it
D20.
with a disadvantage.
So
With the
what
disadvantage.
are we just rolling a flat?
What would
Roll twice, take the lowest number, and then add your modifiers.
Which
what,
modifiers?
what modifiers are we going for?
It's whatever the
Evade. That'd be acrobatics or athletics.
acrobatics would be at this time because evading is
13.
acrobatics.
So roll 2 and take the least.
13.
13. Was that your least?
That's with my
30, 20.
30, 20? Okay.
14. Just a regular 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 and 17.
19, 17. Okay. You two evade it. Both of y'all, let me roll for Hercules. Yeah, Hercules gets hit. Well, no. Yeah, Hercules gets hit by it. So, all three of the gods, as weird as this may be, gets hit from the shockwave, and each of them take 15 points of
Ooh!
damage.
Is he
Brock.
still here?
Yeah, he's still here at the moment.
Brock is.
So I could call on a certain father of mine, correct?
You don't know he's your father.
Well, I could still call upon him.
Yeah, we got that one
We
favor.
got that one call.
But hey, there's also the other thing.
What?
This being betrayed. What do you think that's going to do to a temper?
Rage.
A temper.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is it.
you did it, but I'm still calling.
Brock's just going to look at Nereis and give a nod of, you know what to do. And he's going to rip his axe off his back.
Okay.
And I call for Ares. Ares!
Like that? Like that?
Come on.
Dude, come on, man.
Dude, you
Add a
get.
little bit of
Give me
ground.
the magic
This is Aries.
Zip,
Add a little
he's
bit of
just
ground.
laughing.
Come on.
Come on.
And Brock just gives this primal yell because he has jumped past his control range.
Oh, by the way, before they continue going, Hercules and the two of y'all are knocked out. So it is just them.
Well, they're not prone, but they can. Yeah. Well, anyway.
They're knocked out.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Unconscious?
Ares show up?
They've hit stones and pillars behind them.
Yeah.
They're,
I called on Ares, so yeah.
And Brock does his primal scream that is stronger than any we've seen in session so far. Because he has jumped past that control range that thanks to his friend Nereis, he's learned to control. And he's in what he got at level 3. He's in his berserker state of mind.
okay.
And he is just waiting on douchebag McQueen over here to make the wrong move again.
As Ares showed up.
Huh?
Ares, I called on Ares. What Ares?
Yeah. Where do you want them to show up?
Yes, right now.
Where do you want them to show
Right
up?
in front of Perseus.
Right in front of Perseus? Okay.
No!
Why?
If that weapon can kill him, it's going to kill Ares easily.
Nope, he said it. So Ares shows up sort of in like a spiking fashion and all that. Coming
Well, he
down
has
from
his shield,
the
so he
skies
should
and all that. Yep. So he's going to take his shield out. This is going to be a cinematic moment for y'all and all that, so you don't need to roll or nothing. He's going to pull out his shield almost immediately as soon as he lands because the Bident was being turned around to try and strike at Ares. The shield blocks the Bident, tries to knock the Bident out of his hand, but all that does is make Perseus turn around and smack him from behind with the Bident, knocking Ares back a few feet. Not on the ground, but knocking him back a few feet. Twirls the Bident around and starts stepping back and all that. As Ares turns, comes to, and all that, he starts walking towards unsheathing his sword. As he's about to strike with the sword and all that, the Bident comes up, lands directly in the middle of the Bident, and Perseus snaps the sword. And when he does that, he kicks him, sort of like a Spartan kick, knocking Ares back onto his back now, steps back, slams the Bident down, and disappears.
Perseus disappears.
Perseus disappears with the Bident.
So we used him for
Hercules sort of starting to come to a little bit. Where's that bastard? Where'd he go? Sort of stands up.
And Brock is so angry right now that he has tears.
So Ares is still alive, right?
He's still alive, yeah. He was just knocked on his back.
Brock rushes over to Anna and Nereus, because I'm assuming they were next to each other when they went down. Correct?
Yeah.
And he is still in that berserker mind, but he does recognize his allies, thankfully. And he is trying to make sure they're alright and trying to find a way to wake them up.
So where's Perseus at?
He's gonna disappear.
He's undisputed.
Disappeared. Yep.
You calling him for money.
And with that, we end the session.
Oh, you...
Alright. Well, just want to say, a lot of things happened in this session.
Yeah,
I think it was a win-win.
Tell me about it.
Ares is still alive.
Dude, the goober. You
Ares is still
goober.
alive. I just can't call on him anymore.
Well, he might, because now he wants
Dude,
payback.
You called on him for.
Might.
But,
We'll discuss
hey, thank y'all for checking out Session 4 of Beyond Caliber. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Hit that bell for notification when we upload.
And as always, this is Beyond Caliber. This is JP Lyleson. Going around the room, we got
Preacher Man R&B, Rob Byrne.
Dylan Yates.
Anna.
Ice
Gabby.
cream. I mean, Brock, a.k.a. Joseph.
and She-Herc that's sitting over in the corner right now.
And Richard.
Also, check out our SummerSlam's predictions / punishment video. It's out now.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll tune in next month for Session 5 of Void Cerebus.
In 2 weeks' time, Land of Fire starts.
Go ahead and announce it for them.
Land of Fire will be starting August 24th. And we're going to do our Session 0, which is going to be a makeshift tournament to see if our three players can join up on the school of Master Links and the school of the Fire Claw.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you next time.